All right, and the party gets started. Hey there, guys. It's the three amigos. Right now, it's the two amigos. We're waiting for the third stooge to show up. Hopefully, he'll be here shortly. But Big Hoss and I are here. Happy Thursday night for you guys. If you're getting ready to party, the weekend is coming upon us. It's going to be epic. We got a lots going on. We're going to share a lot of things that we have going on here. We've talked about some things. We got some other things to share. Just want to give you guys a quick updated announcement. We do have a new Pod Squares episode coming out. That's going to be Saturday night, though, this weekend. We have a new special guest we're going to feature who is actually looking to be new talent on the network here. So we are going to be featuring him. And hope you guys are excited. We are excited. He's really looking forward to meeting everybody. Kind of a little nervous there, but we'll see if we'll see how it goes. We're gonna make him feel comfortable. And I was told at least if Big Hoss tells any of his stories, that should be a good icebreaker. So make sure you start prepping ahead. Yeah. So.
Oh, is it charged? Is it charged yet? Let's see.
I don't know. Is it?
We're about to find out.
That's what she said.
Yep.
Did it close me out? No, it didn't. Tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna invite Bill just in case. I've got a feeling he may have passed out. But just so we can kind of hold that thought. There we go. All right. Got our drinks in hand. Unfortunately, I had mine prepped for a couple days, so my Coke is flat, but mostly just rum at this point, which is still good. I gotta get oh gosh, my hair's a mess. I should have combed it, but I really got to shower tonight. But I didn't want to do it. I wanted to get started because we're having a late jump too, and everybody gets all flustery when we do it. So we may not go super late if it's just going to be us. We're going to see what happens. I know posted he was tired, so I got a funny feeling he passed out. So, but the show must go on. I am going to send it in different chats about the meeting tomorrow night, though. So probably going to be about, let's see, not super late. I want to say probably maybe 7 or 8 your time, something like that. Just very brief. I'll talk about a couple things. So yeah, Party Central. Oh, there he is.
Is that Poe?
Yes, it was. He said he'll be in a short bit.
You were wrong. Ha 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 ha.
I don't know if I was. I said he might have passed out. Doesn't mean he didn't wake up, though. We're gonna find out. I don't know if I'm wrong yet, but time will tell. So we'll give him a minute here. Eventually, we're gonna have some themes designed. Well, actually, we should take a minute since we're here. We need to advertise on our own show. But yeah, so if you guys know too, Catch a Brain, I should have said that for Pod Squares. That's going to be this Saturday night. We're planning for it. We launched an episode last week. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Check it out next week. Next week, actually, on Saturday night. Also, check out some of our newest shows, including the 3000 Hangout Network. You can check that out. David's been hosting a lot of great shows. Check that out. We also have Bill V Show, our Taskmaster Bill, as we call him. He just released a new episode, music, movie, sports, and stuff. Gave us a huge shout out. That episode's out now. You can check it out via Spotify if you wish. And of course, we've been advertising this as well. But if you guys want, we're probably sponsored here. Let's share some things. If you guys need some extra cash and you're not sure what to do about it, well, we have the answer for you right here. Check out Borger's Rare Coins and Fine Jewelry. Need cash, and gold is at its all-time high right now, including silver, any precious metals. If you're not sure what you have laying around in your jewelry box, you're not sure what kind of stuff you have, contact owner Jeff. Call or text at 973-390-4606, located in Hellertown, Pennsylvania. Jeff can give you some options on what's available price-wise. He can give you some great deals. Highly Make sure you guys check them out. Tell them that we sent you. You can also view the website at borgersrarecoins.com. That's borgersrarecoins.com. You can buy and sell today. Get some cash. Perfect for holiday events or just if you need some extra overflow. Borgers is the place to do it. Proud sponsor of our show and all of our other shows, part of the network and JJ Production Studios. Check them out today. Tell them that we sent you. We appreciate that. Give them a shout out. Give them some support. That would really be appreciated. So thank you guys for that. So again, check it out. Located in Hellertown, Pennsylvania. If you come out locally, if you're in the area, come out. I will come out and see you as well. So please use that as an incentive to come out and see us. So check that out too as well. Also going to be launching soon. We were going to try to do it tonight, probably not because I think Poe's going to be too tired, but we do have another show coming out soon as well. That is the Who's Up podcast. That's going to be a late night show hosted by Poe. If you guys are insomniacs or just monsters or vampires that just can't sleep and don't like the daytime or just up all night, this is going to be the show you're going to want to check out. It's going to be starting soon, part of the Airway Kingdom Network. You guys can check that out. Also, we are going to be, I can announce this here. That's what we're going to talk about the meeting. So we have some logo designs for some schedules. We are going to be releasing schedules for shows. Let me see. Hang on a second. Oops, hang on. Poe's having some trouble. 1 second. Let's see. But you guys can check that out. Let me just send this. Hopefully this won't kick me out of here. But yeah, it's gonna be a cool show. If you guys want to check it out, be on late. I might make an appearance now and again. Big Hoss might. Some of us might. So, but it's all gonna be about late nights. You can call in, share a message, all that kind of great stuff. So we'll keep you guys posted about that. So we're gonna have a party. I think it's gonna be a foursome tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So as soon as
That's not the kind of foursome I want to be having.
That's not what I heard.
Shut up, motherfucker. You don't know what you heard.
Oh, I do know what I heard.
You don't know what you heard, motherfucker. You better shut the hell up.
Trust me, I know what I heard.
You didn't hear shit. You better shut the hell
I
up.
did.
You better shut the hell up.
Or what?
Shut the hell up.
Or what?
Or I'll fly down there and kick your fucking ass.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to see that happen.
That would be the end of our friendship.
Uh-huh. That tough talk coming from a Broncos fan.
Shut
That's
up, you
weird.
fucking Patriot fan.
Hey, 6 titles. Can't help that. Let me see. Poe's having trouble coming in. That's weird.
I had that earlier. Have him try copying the link again.
He can't. He said he can't. Even when I try to click it from here, nothing happens. Huh. Let me see. Oh, I hate these technical glitches. Hang on. Let me see something. It may or may not kick me out. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna try not to time out, but let me see. Hold on. Usually there's a that could be an option. Maybe we'll try it through email. I mean, you got in eventually.
I got in right away, no problem.
Let me see. That's what she said. Let's see. Oh, extreme. Oh, you can't invite people. That's right. Only I can because I have the controls, don't I?
Yeah.
Did we? It shouldn't have anything to do with the fact we're in a different channel thing here, but let me see something. No, because again, you came in here. Was there a link when you got into the page or when the page was there?
Yeah, I got the link. I just clicked on the box.
All right. Let's see. It should pop Drunken Master. We'll get it right eventually here.
Coffee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's say we're live. Yeah, we're streaming. Okay. Well, while we're waiting, if you guys wouldn't mind, like and subscribe. Click the notifications bell if you want more great content like this.
Shit.
Yeah, what about it?
It's a shit show, is what it is.
Well, nothing's ever not without flaws, so.
I'm cleaning my glasses, that way I can see better.
Alright, let's see if we can get him in here. Do 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 do. Soon as we get. Where's the timer? Oh, okay. We might add the timer for that. Maybe we'll start with that. Let's see. Anyway. Right on cue. Big Hawk is. All right there, Nancy.
Yeah.
Party sounds. Smoking
Come
the
on.
piece.
Maybe we should try a new link and restart.
I mean, we could, but we're already here. I don't want to let's just see what happens. If he can't get in soon, we'll try. I mean, because again, it doesn't make any sense. You got in, so because if that were the case,
my vote is to do that so we can get Poe in here. I think it'll work.
well, let me just see what happens. He's trying something. Let's just see what happens. Let's try to email it to him also. I don't know if I have his email actually.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Wait, hang in here though. All right, let's see.
Did you hear me?
I heard you.
Okay.
All right, we'll pause for station identification. While we do that, let me throw this up. I don't think we have. Do we have any? Oh, we do. We don't. Yeah, we'll have to add some music there. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to be here. I'll talk to you guys, but I also want to see if we can figure this out. Why is this always a thing? Let's see. All right, let's give this a minute. I forgot. I was totally on. I could talk to you guys. Whoops. All right. Let's just see what happens here for a moment. This is always perfect example. We've shared this before on other shows, and we talk about this a lot. But this is some of those moments when you kind of sort of realize the issues of technical glitches and difficulties. So, perfect example. All right. Let me see. I don't want to turn this off if we don't have to, because again, it wouldn't make sense because the big hoss would not have been able to get in here. If that was the issue, then oh.
All right.
There we go. How'd you do it?
A little hacking. I had to copy it from Messenger once I clicked it, then copied the code, then put that on Facebook, and then from there, from my tablet, copy that, and then put that in my email. This makes it more convenient because before it would put the link on top, so you could just grab that link and then send that anywhere. So I don't know what their update, but it kind of makes it worse if you're trying to share it, because they're probably thinking, they're probably just thinking, oh, you're gonna do it from your phone. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it from my phone. But it's all good. I always figure out a way. People are like, what are you, a hacker? I was like, yeah, kind of. I know how to get code out of stuff. Like I could find the code with the real code and the real link, and then from there, it's like you click it and it takes you back. Well, yeah, we're ready. Oh, you got the new hat. Nice.
This is for the show. This is for next week. I just have to get the alcohol. That's about it.
Yeah, I got to get myself a party hat too. All right, we're ready. I'm sorry about that, guys. Just technical difficulties.
No, we're good.
Welcome, Mr. Poe.
What is up? Cheers, Big Hoss. Yeah.
We might have Bill join us for a little bit.
You know what I got on deck?
Ooh, you got the good stuff. You got the good.
This one is Gorilla Glue.
Oh, That must be the good stuff.
Oh Lord! If I have to hear that one more time.
What?
Well, I think I shared this. You have to sign for Gorilla Glue now. You can't just when you buy it like.
You had to sign a waiver.
I didn't have to sign for this Gorilla Glue.
Hell
Just don't
yeah,
stick it up your your nose, okay? So we have Taskmaster Bill might join us for a little bit. We got smoke him.
Cool.
Dear God.
Ooh. That's why you pass out early, because you just have all that good weed, and who wouldn't want to pass out after all that? I mean, it's like good.
Well,
night.
hopefully tonight I won't pass out because I got my coffee.
Oh, so you're ready. So you're prepared. Now you're prepared. Yeah.
So just some highlights since you came in
my
late.
second cup.
All right. So let me just share this before we get too in depth to that pose work, because I told this for the big house already. So we have schedule change. We're doing pod squares on Saturday. We're gonna have the new guy's gonna join us. He wants to come in. And so Bill won't be there, so it'll probably be at least stay long. He wants to kind of just make it.
How come Bill won't be there? He has a show on Saturdays.
He's got something or a family commitment, something going on. So he said he won't make it.
Usually people do. Yeah. No, people were telling me the same thing. Like when it comes to streaming, that it's usually crazy for them on the weekends. Yeah.
But we're gonna have he's gonna join us tomorrow night. We're gonna have a short little mini. We're gonna do it on here. We're gonna do a little PR kind of meeting thing. So we got some things we're gonna work on. He was helping me. We got some logos for the schedule release. I got that all set up for the 4 seasons. We're good there. Which I didn't share with you guys. I'll share them. I mean, share them right now. Actually, I'll send it in Messenger while we're sitting here.
I only saw some preliminary ones, but I don't think those are the final drafts.
No.
Cool. Yeah, they were just preliminary, and I was like, but they look cool. Like what I saw so far, I was like, oh, if that's the rough draft, I mean, that's already looking pretty nice. Yeah, I remember when we first started promoting Pod Squads, posters and graphics were like very important to grabbing the traffic and then putting the link. So like the graphics do help. I mean, but that was like the first year, when we were more excited. After that, there was like no promotion, no posters at all. Oh, you just sent it on the messenger? Oh, nice.
Yep. So we have all 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. So we. Bill did a great. He's gonna talk a little bit more tomorrow night's gonna be like mostly advertising stuff. All we're gonna talk about basically, and some of the new shows that we're looking to add and actually are looking to join us actually.
So it's not really a show then. It's more like
just a little mini meeting, like kind of like what we did, but there's gonna be us and we'll be on here. It just won't be on the air.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be on the air for that. Yeah, it's like, exactly.
Not that we don't want to share with you guys.
We don't want to share that kind of stuff with you guys.
No,
Sorry.
That's just for the board members meeting only. That's just for us to do behind the scenes stuff.
That's classified.
Yeah, we can't give away all the secrets. We have to talk about what runs the network, but we can't talk about that on the network.
Right.
Sam Crow, tell Poe what you walked into me doing earlier.
Oh yeah, what were you doing?
Do you really want me to say that?
With the music, with me dancing with the music.
Oh, that's not what I thought I saw. Never mind.
Shut the hell up. That is not no.
Well, I mean, you're alone in your apartment,
music,
so
I had music going and I was just dancing when he first popped in.
But the way he was dancing made it look like he was, doing something else.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah,
I'm like if you want to be alone, you can be. I'll leave you alone for a little bit, but Anyway, but we're gonna do that tomorrow. So Bill will join us for that, and then so Saturday will probably be the 3 of us. I'll let Bones know tomorrow, and then the new guy Isaac, he's gonna come in. I don't know if he'll stay for the whole time. He might just come for a little bit. But he wants to kind of talk to everybody.
Is that the one from the Pot podcast?
No, he's the one from one of the sports shows. I haven't actually heard anything back from the Pot podcast, but they did say they were interested in jumping on the network. So we'll see what happens.
Oh god,
they've been sending me a bunch of promo stuff that trying to get used to them. So, and I found someone else today actually who's interested, and Bill found like 3 people interested. So, but But we'll see what happens. I don't have a lot of confirmations yet, but we're gonna do some. Tomorrow night's focus is to go over some PR stuff, some stuff for the updates for the Gosh, I just brain farted. Hold on. I did start drinking, but I didn't drink that much.
He's like, I need my notes. I need my notes.
I don't like to do. I really got to start doing that, but I don't typically, which is I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna talk.
Off the top of the head. Yeah.
You know what's a bonus about our podcasts?
No.
Is none of them are scripted. We have I don't like to use a script. Why would you want to? I mean, we have like now for the Pod Squares, we got to incorporate Ghetto Media News, and we'll have the games, and we have some themes and stuff. But like, there's no script as to like what exactly is said.
Right. It's not like a word for word written out. That's like kind of crazy. That's like if you're doing a movie, then you'll have a script. Movies have scripts, but like I don't think podcasts should have a script unless it's a movie. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I think like podcasts usually have like a few topics that they have, general topics, and then everyone just says whatever they're going to say about the topics. That's what I do see people doing. But who knows? Maybe the other guys are scripting it. I have no idea what the other guys are doing or how they do it. You know, they could be scripted. You just never know. But we're not scripted, that's for sure. It's definitely not scripted. It's not scripted.
Damn, phone's frozen again.
I jumped out of the screen for a minute. I'm still here. I can hear you.
Oh, I thought he was like straight up frozen because I was like,
nope.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
if I pop out of stream, you're just not
freeze you. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah, that's so cool.
So we just have to get your fan base here. Nobody's Poe's not streaming, but we got it going. Either way, we're good. Itchy. If you want. Let's see.
Well, about that 5,000 milligram gummy.
Yeah. What about it?
Oh, Poe didn't hear, but I don't know if you heard. I don't think Poe heard this when I told you this. It was a challenge, a video challenge that Bill sent me. He said, "Hey, you should have Big Hoss do this on the air." And it's a video of a guy taking a 5,000 milligram gummy. I still gotta send it. Oh,
I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna have to pass.
How come?
There's some bad things that could happen with that.
Such as?
Weed poisoning.
Anything. Oh, well, we'll be fine. We'll keep an eye. We'll have 911 on speed dial.
Vomiting and no.
It should be great. It'll be great for our ratings.
No, we're not. I'll be so sick. No, I've been like that before. I ain't doing it. If I say it's bad enough, I ain't doing it.
And trust me, Poe and I won't feel a thing, so we'll be all right. We're good.
Yeah, you'll
may not, but I will. And the last time I did that, I threw up and passed out in the bathroom, sitting against the wall.
Ew.
Well, that'd be perfect for this. Just do it in your chair. Make sure you have the camera on a tripod, and then we'll wake you up. You know.
And my brother woke me up screaming. My brother woke me up screaming, "What'd you take? What'd you take?" Yeah.
And then I'm gonna AI clip it. I'm gonna make sure I get that clip at the end of the show.
Yeah, I mean, it makes clips for you at the end. It auto generates a bunch of them.
That would be the one. That would be the one.
Yeah. I think also if you say clip that, it automatically does it like on the spot. But then like it automatically makes clips and it says, "Do you want to generate these?" And you just say yes, and then it gives you a ton of clips.
There you go.
There is nowhere I can buy a 5,000 milligram gummy.
Really?
Not here.
5,000 milligrams sounds like a lot.
It is.
That's like a lot, dude. You'd get so faded.
I'm saying nobody's ever died from marijuana, and nobody will ever die from marijuana. But you can get sick, like if you have too much of it.
Yeah, you can. It's just like
I've
alcohol.
been there, and like I said, what happened? I'll tell the story. You guys got me. I'll tell the story.
Okay.
So I just got done being homeless, and I'm living with my brother. And I go outside to hang out with my friends and smoke some cigarettes, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, one of my friends says he's got this tincture, this THC tincture. and some edible popcorn, and we've been smoking already. And he gave it to us, and I was fine. I was laughing. We were having a good time for a good while. Then I get home. I ate some oatmeal and I threw up. And then I passed out against the wall.
Wow.
And my brother walked in and he's, Jace, what'd you take? What'd you take?
Oh, snap.
Scared. She's scared shitless. And I'm like, I just took some THC tincture and some edible popcorn. And next thing you know, he's yelling at me, I'm taking you back to the homeless shelter.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, because those edibles, don't they hit you really hard? It's like harder than the smoking stuff. The smoking doesn't hit you as hard.
I was fine for a good few hours, and then I got home, and then I ate the oatmeal, and I threw up.
Interesting. It's like, yeah, no, you do. It's just like when you drink liquor and you have a hangover. The next day, if you eat, you could throw up like a lot. It could be bad. I mean, I've thrown up when I drank way too much. I haven't thrown up in years now because I know how to control it. So like tonight, I'll just be feeling good.
Listen, anytime you want to do it on the air here, we could use the ratings. So I mean,
I'd have to get something harder though, like a bottle of brandy, like E&J. That'll make you throw up. Shit, I'm thinking about throwing up just thinking about that. No, the thing about with E&J though, it's nasty, but you mix it with soda. So what happens when you mix it with the soda? You're like, oh, it's not so bad. But yeah, it's bad. Because later when it hits you, you're like.
Speaking of that, you just gave me a great idea. We're gonna ask if he jumps in and ask Bill. He's been going logo crazy. Maybe he can design a promo for us because next week, you guys, just in case I mentioned it earlier, a week from today,
St. Patrick's
is the St. Patty's Day drinking game challenge. Maybe we can see if Taskmaster Bill, as we're calling him now, if he can design a logo, we'll start promoting that. But you guys can join us. I was going to say the reason it made me think of it is you start drinking that night. I'm going to drink pretty good too. We might all be barfing on the air. Who knows?
Man, I got news for you, Poe. Me and Sam already talked about it.
Oh yeah, well he's got a stipulation.
I'm only getting cartridges. I'm not getting alcohol.
Not even a Twisted Tea?
Not even a Twisted Tea.
Oh, the house is a drinking game, so it's just gonna be me and Sam Crow. I guess we gotta get Skin and Bones on because he drinks.
But the thing is, I'm gonna smoke a hell of a lot of weed.
And it's green? Is the weed green?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess that counts then, as long as it's green.
Weed's always green.
Oh, okay. That counts then.
Yeah. If you're gonna play it that way, you may as well. Hey, it's better than nothing. So.
Yeah, it just would have been fun. I want to see how Big Hoss would act after like a tequila buzz ball, because you drink one of those and you are flying. You're just like hopping everywhere. It would just be very funny to see. Not the big one, like the little one. Just drink one little one. Oh man, it'd just be, if you would just do one of those, that'd be awesome. But they taste good too. They don't taste bad. They have a great flavor, great buzz. It's a win-win. It's kind of like having Twisted Tea, but a little stronger.
So now, is this going to be is there a caveat, like whoever holds out the longest without passing out, is that going to be the rules of the game? Like, are we going to see how long we can hold out before we actually pass out, or what are we doing?
Yeah, or like whoever can finish all their drinks or whatever. Like,
okay, all right.
Over. Like, who can finish it, or who can last man standing? I guess that would be it.
My money is all around the last man
standing. I'd get a bottle of absinthe, but that's a little crazy to drink a whole bottle of absinthe because that shit is strong. I could have like a few cups of that though. Like, it would get pretty loaded. Okay, so I think that what is it called? So Bill's not drinking. Big Hoss is not drinking. Well, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be there, but so it's just me and Sam Crow basically drinking that night. Basically, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think we'll do good. We will do good. And who's drunk tonight though? That's the question. Besides me. Well, I'm actually.
I had some champagne earlier.
Really? What the hell's going on? You had champagne, but you don't want to drink on the St. Patty's Day, but today you can have champagne.
I was at a birthday party.
Well, why can't you just have a birthday party on that day and have some champagne?
I had a little stuff about this big, okay?
That's all right. Have that for St. Patty's Day, dude. Just have it either way. Don't hold back your feelings. Don't hold back. It's 2026. So just drink it and then tell the audience.
Regret it later. Yeah, just regret it later then. That's how it usually. That's the best way to do it. Drink it now and then have your big regrets later. So
I'd like to get a bottle of absinthe, but absinthe is kind of crazy. I can't drink I don't think I could drink the whole bottle.
I don't know I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I want to find something green. I just don't know.
Tequila Buzzball is a good option. That's not as crazy as absinthe, but it's still gonna get you pretty loaded, and it tastes great.
The only thing, TC, I gotta watch with the hard stuff. I'm not very.
No, but it's mixed. It's not straight up liquor.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's mixed with like sweet stuff, so it's actually the perfect buzz because you're not gonna get crazy drunk, and it's not, but it's green. So that's like
right.
I might do Buzzballs. Who knows? It's just kind of
expensive. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, like the small ones, but that's a good one. Or absinthe, or just do a Mickey's 40 ounce. I don't know. Like it's just I can't even find a Mickey's 40 ounce these days, though.
Yeah, that is very.
And I'm not even that drunk yet, which I will be drunk in a bit. Yeah. So, what do you guys think about 2026 so far? We're in March, right? What is it, March 12th?
Yeah, March 12th.
So we're like it's only the beginning. How would you compare it to like last year? What do you guys think?
Well, let's see. If we're speaking strictly on the talent like what we're doing now, I definitely think it's been huge. Just because, like, yeah, I mean, think about where
things were last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year was not good. It was just really bad for a lot of reasons. It just was just like derailed on many fronts. Yeah.
Right. But you think about it, look what it's kind of given birth to. I mean, obviously the network started. We have a bunch of shows. We got new shows. I think Pod Square is going to be huge. Everybody's excited for that, as well as all these shows. And so that's a huge step up from where we were even like 2 years ago, if you want to go that far.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago, yeah.
Which I know I'm really proud of that, and like I said, I'm really excited. We'll get that. We'll get the when you feel up to it. We'll do the Who's Up show too. I will join one night because I think I can get up late for a couple sometimes. But like just all these things are just like coming together, and so it's just really interesting when you see the growth, like where you came from, where we started, and the sky is the limit. So
and then how it evolved, but why? It's because you never really gave up. You just kept going. You didn't like we kind of were just doing that crazy thing on Facebook. Remember with that crappy software? And I said, dude, I'm just gonna get a StreamYard. We need to just someone needs to get even the free one. And then we started doing that. Finally, you came back with your StreamYard, and here we are.
Yep.
But imagine if we would have given up back then, like it just wouldn't have been good. It's like we kind of like fought through all the adversity. There was all kinds of stuff going on behind the scenes, and we still didn't give up. That's why, like, that's when you really win. It's like, you can say, like I always say, like you got to keep going no matter what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's the key, and I think that was, and really the reasoning was, it kind of was a way for me, like picking things up too. But when you have the opportunity to do that, and that was my thing was, I mean, we had obviously it's going to take a little bit of a hiccup, but really once things we knew, especially when Pod Squad started to derail a bit too, and everything got stalled. I'm like, we got to do something because now there's like nothing really going on.
Right, it was totally like shut down. I mean, it was off the air, so like, well, we can't just like not do anything. I mean, either that or everybody just goes do a solo show, which I already had. But then you said you wanted to party with me, so I said, yeah, let's party. Then he was like, why don't we just make it a Three Amigos party? I was like, yeah, and then here we are. So yeah, it's like who knew? We kind of were just like, yeah, let's just do something. We got to just do something. We can't just wait.
Okay, do we know what time it is?
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
I can guess.
It's time for the hit of the day.
Okay. Let's do it. I want to hit.
Go ahead.
I don't need your permission.
I didn't say I was giving permission. I said go ahead.
Gotta warm it up.
That's what she said.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
1. Blast off!
Suck it back hard. That's really what she. Anyway.
That's really what they said.
Yep. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Now we'll see if I'm waiting for Big Hoss to cough up a lung. We gotta get a poll started pretty soon.
You should get polls. You can do this on YouTube. Actually, we have the community tab.
That's what we're gonna do. I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, I should actually. Speaking of that, I rebroadcasted that to my Facebook, but even on my YouTube, I could tell them that we're live. So there's all kinds of things you can do, and I'm just gonna tag everyone. I don't care. They're gonna get annoyed, but Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Well, no, yeah, I'm just like, I don't care at this point. Like, yeah, whoever gets annoyed to the point of leaving, well, too bad that they could leave. But like, we need the support. I'm at the point where, like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna get in people's faces. Okay,
yeah, well, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So let me just switch over to my podcast account, channel, and then I could post it on there too. And I can see smoking weed. Oh, okay, here it is. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so my mic is not as loud, and I lowered the volume on the mixer, so that's good. Because people were telling me it was way too loud. Okay, that's a good thing. Because I was like, before it was cranked up. Probably when my system updated, it cranked it up. I'm like, why?
Probably.
Yeah, so now it's like, because I'm like, why the fuck is it so loud? Okay, now I don't have to like not. Before I was like talking really quiet because it was so loud. So I'm like, yeah, guys, and it would still be too loud. Okay, so what you do is you go on, like on your post, and you'll be like, check it out, we're live. You could also tag people. Yeah, that's on YouTube. You could also do that. Check it out. Here. Live, but I could do that from my page. Okay, and then what you do is you post the link. I could technically also tag people. Let's just tag Voice of the Fans. Oh, there it is. Voice of the Fans Sports. Oh, Bill also. He's getting tagged. I'm right. You're getting tagged. Now, you made a big mistake following me on YouTube, Bill. Now you're tagged. Yeah. All right. So who else?
Where is Bill?
He said he was going to join after he said he was going to come in. So.
Oh, I'm tagging my friend Dreadnoughts. He's a gamer. He's tagged. Yeah, let's just.
I remember Dreadnoughts. Yep.
Right. You remember? Right. You remember him? You met him.
Yeah.
He left a comment on my YouTube channel the other day when I dropped a video. He's like, "What's up, Poe?" Like he doesn't know I'm around. I should add him on social media, but I mean, I just don't know if he's gonna like all the craziness on my page. Although I haven't been posting that much. Okay, let's see who else. I know some people that I could tag, but I'm trying to think. We should just tag random YouTube channels. That'll really move the chains.
Yeah.
Let's just freaking tag Dame Drops. Who cares? He's this big like food reviewer guy. Screw it. Like get fucking
no,
crazy.
Don't do that.
Why not? He might like the show. Like I just think he might like
Let's
it.
not do that.
Why? You don't think he's gonna like the show?
Probably not. I think he'll laugh at us.
Who?
Why?
I don't know.
Why would he laugh at us when he's like 400 pounds and just
Isn't that the point? Like people to laugh with us? Like, I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't think he'll even like really care. He'll probably be like, "Oh, what's this?" And they'll be like, "Oh, just some guy tagging me." Let's see, who else could I tag? I forget who else is on my channel. There's a few people. I don't. A lot of the people that are on my YouTube though, they're inactive. So that's the thing. Anyways, I think that's good for now.
Wow.
So what you do? Yeah, I just don't remember who else is on here. Like I know I have a few people, but I gotta figure out all the names. Okay, that's cool. So that like you post the thing with the link, and you could tag people, and they get notified, and then then they could go to your live stream. It's kind of cool. In fact, I mean, it's better if like when there's a premiere, I do that beforehand. But I mean, I was seeing that option on YouTube. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now, Facebook, it's a whole other thing. There's like different like codes you could do to tag people, and then there's also like you could just tag people individually, which also works. So like both methods work. Oh, I am live. I didn't know I was live.
It wasn't at first. Yeah, you kind of got in there. I was like, "Yep, there is."
No, I just had to like code it in there. Not code it, but like just type it in there. Because easy, you just hit a button and then type it. Okay, that's cool. That worked. Very cool.
It sounds like Big Hoss's night. Just hit a button, it'll be okay.
Shut up.
It worked. Thursday night, SmackDown. Yeah, so anyways. Oh, it used to be SmackDown on Thursday. Now it's Fridays, but yeah. Oh, I think it's time for another drink. I'm feeling like barely buzzed right now. It's because when I first got the link, I barely opened my first beer. So I was like, no, I need to open more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. So we are here and drink a beer, right?
Yeah, I gotta finish my rum. The problem was I had it sitting for a couple days, so the Coke went flat. But
you had it with the Coke, or like just?
I mixed it. Yeah, I started drinking it the other day, and then I left it to chill, and it's like, oh, it went flat. Like, oh well,
At least the liquor's good.
That it is stronger. Yeah, it's been sitting in the fridge. Oh, gosh, I got an itch now. Wait a minute.
You're still good as long as you got the liquor in there. You're good, man. So let me see. Okay. I just want to try something real quick. I wonder if I could tag people from the chat. I don't know if that would work. Just trying experiments of stuff. Let's see. So no, I don't think it works from the chat. Okay, that's fine. Just trying out new crap. All right, time for another drink, though. It's definitely time for another drink.
Drinky.
How are you feeling, Big Hoss? You're probably like the most lit out of all of us. I need to hurry up and chug these beers because it's getting. I mean, yeah, I should already be drunk.
I feel pretty good.
Nice.
That's enough yet.
I'm glad I lowered the volume on my mic. I think it could be turned up like a tad, but it's.
I just had So at this birthday party, I just had the best cake I ever had.
Oh yeah, really? What kind of cake was it? Like a barbecue?
No, it was just at my friend's house. It was just a drink and a piece of cake. And the cake was strawberry with cream cheese icing, and it was so good.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing! And cream cheese. Oh, can I have? Well, I can't. It's over there, but damn, I want a piece.
It's not even at my house. It's at their house. They didn't even send me home with a piece, motherfuckers.
They should have given you a piece of cake, man. Like what the hell? They didn't give you the piece of cake.
And they gave me a really small little glass of champagne. I was like, really?
I want champagne. I would love a glass of champagne. Like I don't know why I don't have champagne in my mouth right now. Probably because I didn't get some today, but definitely get something for the St. Patrick Day show. Something better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get. I wish they had Buzz Balls at the freaking discount store. You know, that would be lit, but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I could get them though at another discount store that's more high end, and they got the high end stuff for cheap. So might have to go there. That's cool because I know at least they got it for cheap. Liquor stores are rip off for that kind of stuff, though. Well, just in general, liquor stores are rip off now. They used to be kind of good, but not anymore. They're too expensive. But yeah, I'm getting lit. Oh, this is good. I'm not even that drunk.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'll be drunk. But
Give it time.
Well, yeah, I have to start chugging. Like this is only the first tall can.
So, Poe, let's settle a debate. Did you pass out there for a minute?
Right now?
No, earlier when I said you weren't there right away, and I said I have a feeling he might have passed out briefly.
No, I was getting ready, and then I couldn't get the goddamn link to work because StreamYard did some dumb crap where like now you can't get the code. So you got to like click it, grab the code, and then repost that somewhere else, and then copy that. But I figured
I had to do that from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like I should maybe just have it emailed to me from now on. Yeah, we'll probably just do email. That'd be easier because then I could just access it on my computer, then bam, instead of sending it to myself. If they're gonna, because I think like StreamYard upgraded to some other weird thing, and that's what happened. But yeah, but no, I didn't pass out. Now the other day when you guys saw me pass out on camera, I did pass out. That was legit.
I was right, Sam Crow. You were wrong.
No, but the other day I did pass out on stream.
I know. He told me to call you. He texted me, but my phone was in the front room, and he asked if I was still awake and if he could call you. But I was like,
yeah, I was really tired, and I just drank like a bunch of vodka and a bunch of whiskey, because basically nobody wanted to give me a ride to get beers. Like screw it, then it's vodka time. Big mistake. I got pretty drunk, and then all of a sudden I was just like, oh crap, like I just passed out. I was like, yeah. It's also because I was like really tired. That's the cool thing about beer. I could be really tired, but usually it won't ever make me go to sleep. The minute I go to hard liquor, yeah, it's like good night. It's like good night to Poe. And
good night, Irene.
Yeah. Cheers.
Singing already. Let me get this. Where'd that link go? Right, there we go. Let me take this.
I wanna get drunk tomorrow. Wait, no, not tomorrow. But when's the day I'm getting drunk tonight. Screw it. That's what's going on. I'm probably not getting drunk tomorrow. I feel like I feel really good. I need another drink. That's what I need.
Round 2.
Oh boy, here we go.
Round 2 for me too, and then I need another one. I definitely need.
Suck it back. Suck it hard. That's what she. Anyway.
Oh hell yeah! Big Hoss is representing.
There it is. There it is.
Party time.
Wafting. Let it choke back. Come on. Wow, he's not coughing. Look at that. Is it just the first hit? Is that what it is?
No.
It is the first hit.
Oh. And you're doing something wrong.
Oh, nice.
There it is. There you go.
Oh, having Hoss is getting fake. He's getting high.
All right, so there has to be a moratorium. You have to have enough. You really got to get lit that night of the drinking contest if you're gonna just do weed.
Oh, I think he's gonna get lit. He's gonna get super lit. He might even pass out on camera.
Like you're gonna have to start an hour or two before we actually start that show, and then keep going through the show, and then Oh man. Come on, let's cough it up. We want great ratings. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Ooh, we're getting closer. That's close. Look at that. Oh, he's
Shut up! There's nothing there.
He's got the paper towel.
So I'm wiping my nose.
I said we're getting closer.
Wiping my nose. That's good. Oh, this is good stuff.
And I recovered.
Yeah, I'm just glad that my mic doesn't sound so juiced up. So it'd work when I turn it down in the thing, whatever the hell, the mixer inside the computer system. I was like, well, if I turn it down, it should go down a little bit.
Yeah, it should. You're right there, Coffee McCofferson.
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Just checking. All right, let's see if Bill's going to come in. I got to make sure the link's...
Bill.
I think I need to turn up the mic a little bit, but just by a tad. But I can do that from here. So I think it just needs a tad, just a little more spice. It's good. Before it was like overpowering, and people are saying your goddamn mic is so loud. I'm like, yeah, I think it's just cranked up for some reason. The system just updated and it turned it up all crazy. It wasn't like that before. And then so it's like, okay, but I could do it from here. Where is the sound? Where's the sound? Oh, here it is. This is output. I gotta go to input. All right, let me turn it up to like right. How does that sound? Is that too loud?
Wow, that was too loud.
Okay. How about there?
Too loud.
What about there?
That's perfect.
This is perfect right here?
Yeah.
I think okay. This should be it. Okay. All right, very good. See? Good. We did a mic check. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Bill.
What's the topic du jour?
We're just trying to see who can get the highest, and we're trying to get Big Hoss to puke on camera. He came close, but
What are you feeding him?
no, he's been sucking back on the peace pipe. I told him he's got to do more weed. It's not enough.
I just made up a 1 grammer and put in 5 pieces of hash, so I'm gonna get myself going.
Oh hell yeah!
So Sam, tell me about this cannabis guys.
Oh, the pot guys. I don't know too much other than they kind of gave me some. I saw some of the tips. They sent me some of their details about their show. I saw some of they did some promo stuff. I watched some of them. So I mean, they do other stuff as well, but obviously it's pot themed. Like they have, and I think looks like they smoke joints like right on the show.
That's awesome.
Oh well, but I mean, I keep looking for people. You keep looking for people who will eventually grow.
Yeah. Oh, I got people. Like I said, at least I had one I talked to. I talked to her today, so she seems interested. And I'm gonna reach out tomorrow. I'm gonna be off, so I'm gonna spend the day doing some stuff. I'm gonna be reaching out to a bunch of people too. So, we'll see what happens there, and then we're gonna have we'll have the little meeting tomorrow night.
What time are you thinking?
Whatever time you guys wanted. I was thinking like whatever. Well, it depends. What time's good for you guys? Like early evening, whatever. Well, I mean, obviously we're on different time zone.
Anytime after 7 Eastern.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So,
what are you cracking, Poe?
Another beer.
What do you got?
They're just Fosters, but like
Fosters.
But the green cans get you pretty. Speaking of green cans, St. Patrick's, yeah, these get you pretty loaded. $2 at the discount store. I was
going to say, do you know in Australia they don't drink it; they export it. It's not their thing.
Well, that's but I get it for $2 at the discount store, so kind of the economy works. Like I like the kind of. I'm like, another man's trash is another man's treasure.
You have to look up a brand I used to drink called Faxe. Faxe. I think it's Danish or Norwegian. It's like 11%. It's like drinking turpentine.
Nice.
Oh, I would love to drink that. That sounds beautiful.
Okay, so go to a big liquor store and ask for Faxe, not one of your corner stores, one that has a good selection.
Yeah, the one that has like all the imported stuff, like the absinthe and all that stuff overseas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go get one. I'm getting that. I should just drink that on camera.
So for the first pod squares, you drink a Faxe.
that would be awesome. Yeah, it's like no, some of my buddies have been telling me about those 11-12% beers, and like
I remember once drinking an Italian beer that was like 13%. It was like drinking wine.
Wow.
At that point it is more like drinking wine than beer, yeah.
At a certain point.
Yeah, the strongest ones I've drank was the 10%ers, and very good. I like 9%. I like 10%. But you're gonna get loaded. You're gonna get loaded if you drink those for sure.
But some of them get too sweet. Like they almost become like white wine or something. Like,
what do you mean, like the IPA?
Well, and the IPAs or the
IPAs. Sometimes they get really fruity. Yeah, I like the ones that are a little stronger, like Drake's The Organizer. That one doesn't get fruity. It's strong, but it's still not like sweet. It's like
when I drank, I used to really like Newcastle Brown Ale.
Nice.
It's British. It was fruity. Like you could just drink it like you're drinking Kool-Aid.
It's like easy, right? You could just chill with it.
Yeah, easy drink. It was dark but wasn't heavy. Like it was easy.
Nice, yeah. I like a little bit of everything. Depends on the mood. Lately, I like these beers because they're $2, so that's.
Oh, there you go.
People are like telling me, "Why the hell do you drink that?" I said, "It's called $2. That's why." I'm never gonna find it. There's no other place I'm gonna find a tall can for $2.
When I was at university, we used to have 12 packs of Labatt Wildcat. It was called Wildcat, and it was like cheap and like 9%.
Oh hell yeah!
You could buy a 12-pack for like $15, and you're just
getting drunk, right? Yeah. No, we used to have some here. This cheap wine. It was really like cheap, but it was called Cisco, and it was 18%. So we would just get those and slam those bottles, and we would, we felt great after that. I kind of miss Cisco because Cisco used to be like $3. So for $3, getting 18%, although it felt like you were drinking cough syrup, but you weren't drinking it for the taste. You were drinking it for.
Here's the trick. Here's what we used to do at university because we had no money. Drink a packet of Neocitrin first, and then drink beer.
Interesting. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
You will, and you only had enough money for like a pitcher. That would do the job.
Oh yeah, that would do the job. And it's like crazy because liquor was so cheap back then. You could get like bottles of wine for $3, 40 ounces for like $2 something. They're way more expensive now. Like all those things are like not that cheap at the liquor store. If you go to the discount store, you'll still get like the Miller High Life 32 ounces for like $2.40. It's not bad.
Like what does a tall boy of Stella go for?
It depends where you're getting it from. I don't really buy those, but I do drink Stella on tap when I'm at the pizzeria. Okay. So like I don't know how the tall boys go, but I do like Stella on tap. It's really good on freaking tap. With pizza, it's a spot. My friend was the one that got me into Stella. He's like, "Do you want to drink Stella? Do you like Stella?" I was like, "Hey, I'll drink anything, bro. Like I'm not a picky man." Like it's like. But then I drank it. I was like, "Damn, it was really good. The taste was great."
And growing up, my dad being Dutch, he would drink Heineken.
We used to drink a lot of Heineken in my teenage and early 20 days. Heineken was crazy. That was the party beer.
Big Hoss's favorite's the Heine, yeah.
Heineken, we would get really drunk off Heineken. Heineken is a nice buzz. It's like a unique buzz. It's different. Like each beer has a different kind of buzz, but Heineken definitely I remember my younger days with Heineken. Yeah.
So speaking of that, actually, we mentioned this, and since Taskmaster Bill is here, we're going to ask, since you're having fun with the logos, so next week is our drinking game challenge. I don't know if you think there's something you can whip up for a promo. We can start advertising that if you'd like. You don't have to, but since you seem to enjoy them.
You know what? Give me tomorrow afternoon. I'll think around and I'll come up with some kind of poster.
That's fine. Yeah, just that's fine.
What do you want me to call it? Pod Squares drinking game?
No, we're calling the Three Amigos. We're doing for Three Amigos show. So like
Amigos, okay.
The Three Amigos drinking game challenge or something like that, just to kind of hype people up.
Next Thursday.
Yeah, and it's the day. If they can put the day, it's next Thursday, the 19th.
So Big Hoss, what are you going to bring?
Weed.
No, but what booze? What booze?
He's not drinking. That's why he wants to substitute.
Oh, okay.
Because he's getting to be an old man now. He doesn't want to drink because he can't handle his liquor anymore. So
I'll smoke with you, but you have to have me in my garage. I can't do it in the house.
You can have one big hot sweatbox shop in the garage. Just pull the doors down, keep all the windows closed.
Have you ever seen those guys that hotbox themselves inside of an inflatable costume?
Yeah,
I want to do that.
Yeah. Or the guys that put like those big water jug blue bottles over their head.
Yep.
Yeah.
But for you to do that, you must have a couple $100 worth of pot just sitting there to burn.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, sure. Think about it. It's.
Wouldn't that be freaking awesome? Sitting in there in your shorts in the summer and just breathing deeply for a minute. That would be awesome.
You know what? If we did that, Big Hoss would never go in.
I was going to say, I'll wear my shorts. Big Hoss can wear his Speedo. And with that.
Well, if you guys want to be alone, go ahead. I'm going to stay outside the box. I don't think I don't want to interrupt anything. So
you're saying you don't want to go into the hot box?
No, I think you guys can do that. Poe and I will stand outside drinking the alcohol in the hot sun. We'll do that.
See who lasts longer, the drunks or the potheads?
There you go. That could be a fun summer challenge.
My money is on the potheads.
Okay, well, in all fairness, I'm a lightweight, so I probably would collapse after like maybe the 5th or 6th, whatever. So
no, after your 3rd beer, we're tying you to a fucking tree.
What was the one time? When did I drink? What were we doing? What did I drink? Were we on the air that time? Oh, I had I drank the Mike's Hard Lemonade. No, remember way back in the beginning when we did audio, I did the Mike's Hard Lemonade and I decided to drink like almost a full pack, and I was like, I remember we were only audio.
Oh, we were on video only then. We were on video only then, and he kept doing these stand tests. And every time he did the stand test, he would sway back and forth worse and worse every fucking time. To the point, at one point, he stood up and fell right down.
I missed the I went to sit back down in the desk chair. I missed it completely. So I'm like, okay, it's time to stop drinking now.
Did you sign up for that other one that was the rival to YouTube, where you can get away with a bit more? What was that?
Rumble.
That was it. Yeah.
We did. I have to figure out how to incorporate the streaming, but I even told Poe because like if he wants to piggyback on it, because I know he would definitely love to make use of that. So.
All right. Let me go show you what I'm going to smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, get what you're going to smoke. That sounds perfect. I like that. And I will get what I'm going to drink. Woo! Let's just smoke and drink whatever we have. Let's just drink it as fast as we can.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Beautiful. Oh, Friday night party.
You gotta take us with you.
I mean Thursday night. Sorry.
If I go out, I'll take you with me, but I gotta piss first.
Okay.
Hey, that's the way to do it. You know, you gotta take a piss.
Bill.
Yeah.
We have not smoked together yet, so we have to smoke together. So you're taking us with you after you piss.
So it's like we're breaking bread.
Yeah.
Yes. The universal stoner The universal stoner drinking.
I guess it's true what they say, the ties that really do bind, so.
Woo! I love it. Okay, now the liquor's kicking in. I'm feeling good now. I mean, I was already feeling good, but I'm feeling way better.
There you go. Always better when the liquor kicks in. I should get some more cough syrup.
Get more cough syrup. Hell yeah. Like, I like to drink codeine.
God damn.
I mean, I've never done it before. I'm just joking with you. The worst thing I did one night, I almost died. I drank Robitussin like a dummy. I was drunk. I was like, yeah, I just do some like cough syrup, like the wrappers. Oh, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
But I only had like a little bit of it. But I was an idiot for doing that.
So the worst thing I ever done was hardcore drugs.
Well, I've never done any hard drug. The hardest I got was like, let's say I did alcohol, I did weed, and then Norcos. But I don't think Norcos and Vicodin count as like hard drugs. They're more like prescription drugs because you can get those for like pain, right? But people abuse them. But I'm not gonna lie, the Norcos were really good. My friend kept giving it to me at the pizzeria. I was like, let me have another one. I
remember going to, before I was married, some chick's house I picked up at the bar, and she started snorting on the bathroom counter, and I was like, I don't care how drunk I am.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yo, it's yeah, when you get drunk, you do think about stuff like it's like man,
I usually just pass out.
There's some stuff where like I don't care how drunk I am. Yeah,
I'm gonna log out right now so that I can put it on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, put it on your phone. Well, because Sam Crow is gonna take a nap. That's how we get down. Sam Crow,
I'm good right now. I took it.
Are you gonna get more rum? I think the people want to see you drink more rum. They're
I
sad.
Hang on, let me unplug my phone. I got it right here. Oh, I mean, it's actually right here. I'm actually almost out. I'm gonna have to go shopping again.
You know what I figured out? I could just forward this to everyone. I should just forward the show to everyone. That'd be great. Let's see what happens. There's like this forward button, and you just send it to everyone. I found out. I could do that with your YouTube also, but I'll try different things. I'll try the Facebook, I'll try the YouTube. But I'm learning these new things about Facebook that I didn't know. There's all these like features, like you also got the tags, of course, and the codes that summon people. So that's all that stuff.
Yeah, this is basically just rum because the Coke is like a non-factor now.
Just do the rum then. Yeah, just drink it.
Yep. It's a good thing I have to get up tomorrow.
Hey, isn't it great? Like, welcome to my world, brother. Like, yeah, now you know. Like, I hate waking up and I don't wake up because I don't.
On the last episode,
I don't take orders from the goddamn Illuminati. That's what I'm saying. It's party central, baby. This is freaking Wayne's World. We party on. And we like freaking drink liquor, smoke weed, and we eat bonbons for breakfast. Screw the dentist. They say that we can't eat bonbons because it's bad for our teeth. Well, it's good for my soul. Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, people are like, oh Lord, he's drunk. Yeah, like when the crazy shit starts coming out, they're like, he's officially faded. Yeah. No, you remember that though, right? Sam Crow, when I would have my little outburst on Pod Squad. I was freaking drunk. But in a way it was kind of good that some of the guys pissed me off because then I would just like snap and it was funny as hell. Like
usually it's mostly just SK, but yeah, it was enough to get
it was mostly him. Yes, you're right.
Hold on. Let me know when you're ready, Bill.
Ready.
Okay.
Do it.
Go.
Suck it back. Suck the peace pipe back.
Oh yeah, it's the good stuff.
No. I gotta hold it.
This is great. Oh yeah, that's great. These are
Here we
cigars.
go.
If anybody asks in the chat, these are just cigars, guys. Don't nothing to see here.
So you got a perfect view up my nose.
Well, that's the.
He's like, it's a perfect angle.
So this is Canadian March. I still got to wear a toque.
Nice. We should all wear toques. I'm gonna get one for Big Hoss. I think you'll look cute in one.
Oh snap! Yeah, once I send this to someone, I could send it to everyone. So I'm gonna start sending it to everyone. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna play
Poe,
Russian.
I was gonna say,
What?
so Poe, Sam got our first girl, not you.
Yeah, I have a lot of girls. Maybe they're just coming to my show. Did you ever think about that? I mean,
Maybe.
Well,
You
no,
holding it out on us, Poe? Poe, you holding out on us?
I don't hold out. They just want to be where the stars are at. You know, it's like.
Well, and to be fair, it's more of another on-air talent kind of thing. So.
Yeah. Now I can't get them, but it's just their schedules are crazy. They work like one of my friends. She used to be a streamer, but she's like, she works full time, so she can only do Sundays and maybe Tuesdays, which is not when this show is alive. So that's like kind of, that's one.
So I've been given the network shout outs as much as possible all over the place.
Yeah, I heard the last episode. That was really good. So
yeah. So it hopefully we start getting more momentum because we seem to be doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, there's some interest there, and I know who's another. Well, like I said, I reached out to the one that I saw today, and then I'm still waiting on a couple others, and I think there's a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've thrown a couple sports guys your way, so I don't know what's happened to them.
We'll see. I mean, it might just be until they get on, maybe schedule whenever they. I'm sure I'll hear from some. I usually hear from somebody. So. And David's been cooking away his show. I'm gonna reach out to the movie guys again. I'll have to see. I did mention to them about the I don't know if Bill. I think you might have been here when I said that. Offering the possibility of sharing the StreamYard because they have their account, but they're gonna lose that. So I thought maybe that would entice them more if the might lock in the deal if we consider possibly letting them split the difference with it here. So I floated that as a business proposal. We'll see. They said their contract for their StreamYard ends in April, so they're going to talk about it.
How did it go when didn't you go on one of them? You reviewed Clerks.
I did. What did I do? I went on the show and I reviewed. Yeah, I did the Clerks movie. And we did that. That was a lot of fun. And they've invited me to come back on a regular basis if I wanted to. So I'm like, sure, that's a good way to continue to keep the network open.
I was going to say, let them know that I do reviews. So whenever.
I have mentioned, yeah, I'm going to throw that back because it looks like they're doing. That's why I kind of thought maybe if we tie in because I heard that's how I heard them say on the StreamYard that they were going to be. They're not sure what they're going to do. They're going to drop theirs because they didn't want to pay. I'm like, well. If we get to a point we can all share it, it would cut the cost down incredibly. So I saw that as a potential opportunity there for that. So we'll see.
I use Spotify for creators, and they gave me free access to video if I wanted. Is it Riverside? I think maybe. I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never done it. Yeah. Whatever Spotify gives for free is what I got.
Okay.
But I've only ever streamed where other people do it. I've never actually sent out a stream. Do you just send out a link? Is that all that happens?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then how does it record? Like, does it record to your hard drive? You have to put it in a file.
Yeah, I believe you can have the option. You can record it and it'll save it to your files in your save drive and stuff. If I'm not mistaken.
And how big are the video files compared to an audio file?
Depends on the infrastructure of it, how it's tailored and laid out. I guess it can vary. So I would say probably larger because of the video, especially quality and everything too. So
yeah, like a 1 hour video might be a 3 hour audio kind of thing.
You're right.
So I have a question for Sam Crow. He seems to be under this thing where he thinks he can't make it unless he has a lot of people with him or when he's not by himself. But the other night on his martial arts show, he killed it solo. He had a lot of people in the chat. There was a lot of viewers. I don't know. Sometimes,
well, here's the thing.
I think you can do well. I'm not saying to go solo, but I'm saying there's no reason you can't do solo segments.
No. Well, here's the whole gist.
It got pretty lit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it did. No, it's good. And the idea is the network side of it is notoriety across the board. So in other words, like when David does the show, like he flashes the network so people know that's familiarity. I'm hoping to draw interest. Like if we have, think about like casting. So the more people we have involved, and I'm not saying we all have to collab together. We do our own shows, but the brand, like the network logo, is the brand that ties people. Like, hey, this show is. I've heard of this network thing. Hey, I've heard of such and such, and we also announce as part of our other stuff, and we share like our stuff too. But it's kind of like a mutually beneficial thing where, let's just say Bill, for example, because Bill's here with us. You run the stuff and you're pointing and you're sharing our stuff. So like it piggybacks, like we help you share that stuff, but it also piggyback for people that listen to you, like in Canada, for example. They might not know who we are in Canada, but now they obviously are going to. Yeah. So that if anything that's going to drive viewership our direction, kind of like when you post on your Facebook page, like you have your gaming page or people that know you and know Pagosi, but when you stream this stuff, they get to know us, and then it's sort of kind of like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
It kind of like.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you could still be successful with a solo segment. It's not like you need
and we're going to
for everything.
Yeah, no.
So like I noticed that I was like, wow, you're getting lit on here by yourself, dude. But you always said, oh no, I can't do that. But yes, you can. And that night you saw it. I was like, wow, the chat was lit on YouTube. By the way, it wasn't my
the
chat.
The other thing I was thinking about was I'm not that techie per se. Are we going to do a website like where we would put maybe our biography a little bit so they get to know us a little bit?
Yeah, we could do that. That's something that's everybody's personal preference, but we kind of sort of did that when we developed our website at the time. We didn't get too deep into it, but I
mean, you could just do a free hosting one. We don't have to be spending big money or anything.
Oh yeah, just do a free one. Hell yeah, don't spend money. No,
no. We could do that.
Do the free stuff. Get all the free stuff you can. That's what I say. No, but dude, what I'm saying is, I think your martial arts stuff is a niche that you should capitalize on. Like, because once you see that niche that gets lit, you should now say, okay, this is something I can continue doing.
Yeah, because that was what I created that. I'm glad you jumped in. I didn't know the other guy was going to jump in. I don't know who that was.
I didn't know either. And it was getting lit. Other people were jumping in. The views were going crazy. So it definitely shows that that's like a niche because not the average Joe is not like a martial arts street person. So you're like, whenever you're on, you're like that one guy, probably one of the few that's talking about that stuff. So they're all going to go to you. So
and I've had like my friends that I train with. They've been on. We've done shows together. Like I've had other guests. Actually, I'm going to try to get her back. She reached out to me. I did a show. One of the special guests I had, she's a martial artist, also an MMA fighter who's in Thailand, actually. I kind of collabed with her. I got to know her. And so she runs like her own kung fu school that she does like online training. So like I had her come on the show and talk about her program and what she offers and her, obviously her philosophies and things. And
I have a coworker whose husband fought GSP.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
When he was it's on YouTube apparently, but when he was first starting out in Quebec, he was just kind of rising. He runs his own dojo now.
Okay. That was always a dream I had at the time. I don't know if that would ever happen, but I'd like to always, one day maybe.
Who you wanted to fight?
No, I wanted to run my own school. I wanted to teach people.
That would be kind of cool, like an Aikido school, or
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Aikido would be awesome.
A little bit of sword, a little bit of weapons. I kind of done a little bit of everything. So just to kind of pass on the knowledge. I've trained with a lot of different people.
So does the swords go with ninjutsu, or that's more like Aikido swords? Or
so the answer to that is there's yes and no. So there is ninjutsu training with sword, but the sword I do, the samurai sword, is incorporated into Aikido training. Ninjutsu does a little bit different.
Aikido. That's why Steven Seagal says the swords that he does is samurai. So it's more samurai. Oh, okay.
Yep. And if you know, actually, just a little, since you're mentioning it, I'll give a little bit. This is one of my favorite. Like I've done it for so many years. This is a little. I know.
I asked a lot of questions in the chat that night because I was interested.
No, it's good. I like to flex my muscle.
What about drunken boxing with praying mantis mix? How would that work?
That's more, like I said, that's more television. However, there are similar. There's similar. But what's interesting about like Aikido specifically is if you look at the way it's tailored, it's actually tailored based off of a sword from sword training. So a lot of the movements are based from sword.
It's more sword. It would be more of a weapons concept.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I see the idea was, and what I'm hoping is if we get enough talent that when Bill's coming inside. It's too cold in the garage. No, I'm kidding.
Would you rather sit in 5 degrees or?
Not really. No, I don't like it now. It dropped down to like 30 again. It was just 70 like 2 days ago, and now it's like 30 degrees.
It's hella cold here too, dude. I'm like, what the hell?
It was windy today.
Yeah, it was.
It blew me over one time.
Yeah. That takes a lot to do too.
I once got my car stuck in my own driveway. The snow was so high.
Wow.
Had to call CAA. I guess whatever your guys' version of the audio was it AAA, AAA?
AAA, yeah, yep.
I had to call them to get me out of my own driveway.
There you go. But yeah, no. So like
that was a good show. That was a good show. I mean, I thought you did well, for being solo. I mean, like you always say you're against being solo, but I think the show did really good. Like for being a solo show, it took off right away. So that's a niche that's like a successful niche that you can use. That's the power. Once you figure out your niches that are like powerful, just do more of those. That always going to drive traffic.
Well, and this is the thing. Like the idea was, I'm hoping when we have the talent nailed down. Like, that's why I said we're gonna have the schedule out by who's doing what show, their shows at certain time. The idea is for it to become like self-sustaining, where like we head it up and we keep an eye on things, but we're all doing our things too. So like my hope is that the talent begins to like kind of like what David's doing. David's running his shows, but he still has the network logo and he still mentions things like that. But the idea is that we are all still collectively unified so that the exposure is there, so that there's a cross stream of, the talent, so that, like I said, and if we have like I said, like a TV network, we host a variety of shows. So like maybe not everybody likes Marshall.
Big House just leave?
He might be back. Battery might have been dying. I know he said he was charging earlier, so
okay.
But yes, I mean I plan to do, I'm going to focus on our solo stuff too, but like I want to make sure that that's just the ideal goal, is to have it become self-sustaining, where everybody that's where I want everybody's hands involved. Like if you guys can help me by like you guys do your own thing and it runs.
That sounds like cross promotion. That's what we used to kind of do on Vigilantes Radio, but we didn't call it a network. It was just like they would say Vigilantes Radio, and then Poe has the drunk talk show over here on this date, but that's like his own show. But like we have ours on, like, let's say Thursday, right? This was back in the Block Talk days, but I do remember, and I remember Michael says, "Oh, I like the cross promotion." At first, I didn't know what he was talking about, but I was like, "Oh, that's what he meant," like just talking about both shows at the same time.
What I was thinking is eventually, after I get comfortable with it, being able to do interviews on my show, do a portion that's interviews, so I could interview each one of you in my topics, and then we talk about stuff.
Can I act crazy though? I like to be crazy when I get interviewed.
Like if I say, give me your 3 favorite music bands, artists, music bands, movies, and athletes, and then we could discuss.
Oh, like go off there. Oh, that creates a topic. That's smart. Yeah. Just like you have the base. What? Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, let's talk about the top 3. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Or whatever, top 5, whatever. Like when I do my horror stuff, listeners of ours have become podcasters as a result of listening to us. So we're almost our own little network. We always go back and forth.
So you kind of made like your own little horror network.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, in a way, because we've got 4 or 5 podcasts that emerged from ours, right?
So yes,
that's kind of like what the old internet was. They used to just call it web rings back in the 90s, early 2000s, before that was podcasting. They'd be like websites, right, that would collab, or they're like all the dark, spooky sites. So they'd build like this list of links, and they would call it like a web ring. and you just say like, oh, this guy does dark poetry, this person talks about horror, boom, 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 you would click it. Because back then there was no YouTube yet. So it was just all these websites, and they just call it web rings. And they would say, join our web ring, email us. Yeah, so it's like kind of similar to that, but like it's the modern era of
right.
the web used to be.
Do you remember YouTube when it first came out? The first
yeah, it was awesome, dude. I remember 0506 YouTube was.
But you couldn't show anything longer than about 10 minutes.
Yep. There was a stipend. It
was
like
cool
that.
People would get to the point, though. That's what was cool about it.
But
back then.
There was somebody that said, you want to see Ghostbusters. Well, it would be in 17 parts because you'd have to keep...
Oh, yeah!
You can watch the whole thing.
You would get 3 movies, but you'd have to go part 1, part 2, part 3. Yeah, I remember. I would watch all that stuff, though. But I'd get so many free movies. I didn't care. I was like, hey, it's free. If I get free movies.
Yeah, but if you got to like part 13 and somehow there was no part 14 in there, you're like, what the hell, you know?
Oh, that would suck if there. Yeah, it's missing like the ending or something. Yeah, dude, you remember the old YouTube? That's when I thought it was awesome. Like it's still okay now, but back then,
you know,
it was really
do you guys ever watch or do you know Good Mythical Morning?
It's been a while.
Look it up online. Those two guys are about. I think they're 47, 48. They got in on the ground floor. And they're now multi-zillionaires, and they're still buddies. They're still doing it because they enjoy it and they get good listenership. But like, if you
exactly, and that's like I said, that's the goal was. And again, it's not saying I'm not saying I pilched the idea, but basically I took what Deanie had the idea for the TV thing. I kind of took that and rolled that into the podcast theory, as opposed to, I mean, yeah, television would be great, but obviously that's a little bit harder of a dinosaur to tackle. But I kind of thought to myself, what if we did that because we said the goal was to make podcasting great, so why not make a huge podcasting network where we feature other talent, we help people, they do their own shows, people start helping people, it kind of becomes its own like corporation, becomes its own big thing, basically.
Yeah. Just you don't want to grow too fast, too quick, though.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that too. You can't trust everyone. I'm just gonna put that out there too.
No, we have to. Like, that's what. Like I said, for us, we have this board where we have
like
to.
The vetting. Yeah, you could.
We vet it, and make sure everybody. We see the talent.
Well, that's
why get to know them a little bit at least. Yeah,
I was going to say that's why I don't automatically approve them. I have you as my final screen because different people can see different things.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I trust. Like I said, we got to know everybody. I trust everybody's opinion, and that's basically what I did when I called. I had a phone call with Isaac, who's the new guy, and I think I can feel safe to say I like him. I think he'll fit in well. He's just a little nervous because, like I say, he feels like he's not going to have much to talk about other than sports. But I said we talk about other stuff. We're just normal guys.
Yeah.
So, but I think once he talks to us and sees us, I think it's going to kind of break the ice.
If he wants to talk about his favorite sports socks, that's fine. We can all talk about it.
I said we talk about other things.
Well, remember, Ben was on the old show, and he talks about sports mostly, but he would just chat with us about anything.
Right.
He would do a sports segment on the show. Sometimes he would bring like sports news, but then he could just chat about whatever, X-Men or, like whatever, video games. He would just.
There's one guy here amongst your hierarchy that I've never met. There's one guy.
Which one?
Who is this guy? Well,
he's got like a bald, short hair or bald head or something. Somebody, one of your because I could have sworn I saw somebody else and I'd never met him before.
He's either talking about Deanie or you're talking about Mr. J. So
you're talking about one of them. Yeah, they're a little more mysterious in the shadows. They, I mean, actually, I haven't even heard from Mr. J this whole time at all. Like I
did message him. He responded. I said we're looking forward to collabing soon. He sent me a heart back for that. Like I said, I know he's got his little kid. He's got little kids.
Right. He has his things going on. Yeah. No, I don't like to put pressure on family guys. Like if they have things going on, but it'd be cool to like at least say hi to him once.
I just wondered who they were. Like, should I?
So Deanie. Well, to talk about Deanie and talk about Mr. J, they are actually for me and for Big Hoss. They're sort of like our mentors going in. Like they got us really helped us started with the podcasting to everything when we started. Mr. J specifically, John. His name is John. Actually, I think Deanie was the one that reacted in the talent chat. But if you go on our show, you can actually hear he's been on our show. If you listen to some audio episodes, like we had a couple with him, which was hysterical. Like you just have to hear it. Like you guys would absolutely love him. He's funny as all get out. Like those episodes were probably my favorites that we.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead. But he's been on. He actually has experience. He's known Big Hoss longer than me. I got to meet him, and he kind of helped us. We count him as a mentor. He got us started. He's been on professional radio. Like he's been a DJ. Like he's actually been in the business. He did that like back in the 80s, like way back when.
Okay.
So he's had his own. He's run his own like radio show network. Like he's had his own radio network back in the day. But more recently, when he getting married and having kids, as you know, he kind of the realm kind of changed, and he kind of changed career paths and so forth. And so the reason why he's not on a lot is he mostly works. He has his own. I think he owns his own construction business, but like he's on jobs where he's like out on the road for like 3-4 months at a clip. So that's usually why I included him, just so he could keep tabs. Like I have his phone number. Like we have text in the past and stuff. It's just I wanted him to be involved because he merged his show with us to give us the reins because he trusted us to take over in his stead because obviously he was busy. But yeah, he's a really nice guy, and that's the reason I added him to the board because again, because of the teaching that he gave us, like he really helped us. And when we first started our shows, he was huge on his show. He promoted us like right away, like off the bat. And I think a lot of the traffic came to us from his his audio fan, his listeners, because he was not on the air for a while. They started coming listening to us, so it kind of like became this marriage of partnership where we kind of picked up the reins in a manner of speaking. So, but he's a really nice guy. I know he'll want to be in. It's just like I said, he's got so much going on, and there's a lot of things happening, but. Like we don't let anybody in. We've known him like for the last several years. Like I know all these people that are involved. Like I specifically handpicked people I knew who we could trust there. The only really newbie coming in essentially was you. Yeah. But we all agree because, and I'll wait till Poe comes on because I know he'll say the same thing. Let me come in. I want to say. You will. No, I said, Bill was saying, how do we pick the board? I said, I selected the certain board members, except for Bill was the newest one, but we knew he kind of fit in very well. We had no problem giving him that seat of power, if you will, because you've been a huge asset for us too. Obviously, which we wanted to recognize that too. So
was I the first affiliate podcast you signed up?
Yeah. On the network? Yes. Yeah. And then not long after was when David came on from 3000. He came on after, because I think he came from you, and then it kind of went from there. Now, obviously, just as an example, now I did mention to Isaac the potential. I said, if he contributes and we feel he's a good contributor, like he could be maybe a board person down the road. We'd have to see, like, obviously what he does to help.
Like I know I go camping every summer for a complete month. We go. So my internet access and availability during July is very limited.
That's fine. I expect that from a lot of people. So like,
even in the summer in general, people are like not going to be online because they're doing family stuff. I mean,
no, and actually, my goal is
my goal in general. Yeah,
yeah. My goal is if we can do a lot of pre-recording, or anybody does their own shows, if we have enough material pre-recorded, we can at least keep that streamed ahead. So, because I know David even said like, I'm going to be busy over something. It's not
he says I'm taking the week off. Yeah, people got stuff going on, so they can't always be on. Yeah,
but that's the other reason for like the answer to Poe. Your other question, why the network too, is not by ourselves, but like we saw with Dini, is I want to have content flowing. So if somebody contributes a show or two, at least we can have that cycle going where there's people are not like I said, television. Oh, this show isn't on, so we have nothing to watch. Oh, but there's another show that goes, and there's yet another show.
But Dini, I'm not saying that he gets burnt out, but I know for his show, he's booked like Monday through Friday at least. But that's for his solo show. So like this, it's just him. So he has to be there on the mic. There's no like, oh, someone could stand in for me. There's none of that. At least not right now. But like, yeah, it is harder when you go solo, as far as you do got to drop content every day. I mean, if you want to make it to some kind of point of success.
Well, we did that.
Right.
We did that. I don't know if you guys. Well, you probably. I know Bill wasn't here long enough for that. Back, I think we just started talking with you guys. But back in, I think I told this story, but I know Bill didn't hear it. But back in the fall of, I think it was that first year, 2023. Within that first year, we started. It was right around middle of September. The biggest binge that we did for our shows, we put out. I had one interview to do. We offer a slew of podcasts, so I was trying to get each show an episode out. We must have done like 6 episodes in a weekend, which might not sound like a lot, but we were running on fumes, and by the time
So this is when you first started in 23.
within that first year, yeah, when we have all 10, like we spanned out to like 10 shows. I was trying to get episodes out, and then I was like, I'm tired, but because Big Hoss had a wedding to go to, I actually went to a wedding, so we sort of rotated so that we had content going, so that there was something, so that there was no gap time.
Right, so it was 2 of you. It wasn't like, No, I know what you mean. I get burnt out too because I'll do shows. I'll drop a lot of shows during like the primetime hour, then after midnight, because for some reason on Facebook, stuff gets more views after midnight. I don't know why that is, but the algorithm will grab you. But I burn myself out because I'm doing stuff at night. Then I wake up to do it more, and then I'm in between that trying to sneak in streams and then promotion on social media. So like I'm doing all kinds of stuff. Like it does get kind of, but at least I'm making progress. So if it wasn't making progress, I'd be pissed. So at least
are we still meeting up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take off now just so that I know that we'll do tomorrow. So
I'll send a message. I'll message everybody like in the we have the board. I think you're on that one, the board chat. I'll put that in there. I'll send a reminder tomorrow.
So like 7:30 my time, that kind of thing.
Something like Eastern time. Yeah, something like that. I want to try to make it early so it's not super late. But before we let you run, I was going to promote this thing. I may as well do it. So you guys, I know the new episode came out. We mentioned it on the other show. We dropped a new episode of Colorado Music before this show. But check out Bill's show right here.
I just put a new one out yesterday.
Yep. And if you just want to share people, where can they find you?
You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Apple. You can find me on any podcatcher that you have. If I'm not on it, it's because they won't let me.
There you go. And overall, what's the best podcasting network to listen to when you listen to these shows?
Airway Podcast Network.
There you go.
Airway Kingdom is the one that's got and we are growing all the time. So if you have an interested podcast of anything social or uplifting, let us know.
And if you don't want to be by yourself, again, this is why it's affiliation. Just so you have help, we're all going to offer insights.
Bill, I found your show on Castbox app. That just grabs everything. So like it doesn't matter where you're at. And Spotify wouldn't let me. It says you have to log in, you have to make an account. It was being all dumb. So I got this Castbox. It just grabs your show from anywhere, and you don't have to log in. You could just listen.
My one bit of advice to people: my show may sound dumb, music, movie, sports, and stuff, but when people come in searches and they want music, it comes right to the top. So don't worry about the
See, there you go. Right. And that's why we're saying too, like it's all.
Even when I looked you up on YouTube, that episode that you did with the SCO Zone popped up right away. Yeah. It was like the first result. I was like, oh, here he is. Like, it's not him by himself, but it's him with his buddy. Which I love the way you guys talking about the drinking problem and the alcohol. It's like, yes, these are my type of people. The drinking problem.
I told you.
I know all about drinking problems. Cheers.
Okay. Well, thanks, Bill. Let us know. We'll let you know. Okay, I'll text him later. But anyway, I'll shoot him a message. Hang on.
Because when I looked up his podcast on YouTube, the only thing that pops up is the collab with his buddy. But yeah, this thing Castbox, it grabs all the podcasts. It probably even has your stuff on there. Oh, I should just grab it from there. But I listen to your guys' stuff anyways on YouTube. Right? That's where I used to get it from. But anyways, yeah, that was good. Yeah, so Bill was like, I don't know these guys that are bald-headed or that's freaking funny. I was like, yeah, I don't know these bald guys. Who are they? They're kind of like mysterious. They never talk.
Okay, there we go. I didn't hear anything. I just want to shoot him a message real quick. So I was going to say that, but he cut out. But yeah, no, I think like I said, once we build the brand up and everybody, because the idea for the network too is to have people with individual talents, like everybody. Like we have sports, we have obviously music. There's what we do. There's
Right, it's not just trying to make another pod squad.
no. The reason
I mean,
and the reason
was up, but that was just more like one big collab show.
Right.
Some people had shows, but yeah, it's like just trying to like do that and that's it.
And the idea, that's why I said the idea is like that with the pod squares, but the reason is we want to take it back to the basics, but it's also just the one show where the core shows, like the people like us are on there that have fun, that people can see that,
similar.
Hey, we do know each other. We do hang out together now and again, and blah 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 blah.
We do know each other. Oh yeah, dude. Like it's like we really do. Yeah, exactly.
Like we're not just strangers that are like, oh yeah, we never see each other. It's like the recording studio. Like we're not in the same studio. No, we do like collab together, and we do like
It's like we just record shows, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
But yeah, so that's the goal. Like I'm excited for that because I think there's a lot of talent, and the other thing is.
But you can't deny your solo talent. You always try to downplay this solo thing, and I just think that you saw that you had more people in the chat that night by yourself than we had tonight. I'm just saying.
I do. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Like
you see the potential of it, but I think people are afraid of their own power. They're afraid that they can be the superstar,
and that's the other thing I'm hoping that we as a group can do to encourage. Like, say, let's just say David, for instance, because obviously he's a lot younger than us, clearly. And I mean, I know he's out doing his thing, but if we can help encourage him, like now he asked me to come on Saturday night, he's doing some kind of like game show effect. Like if you need me to plug in or you need me to help you with something, like at least to give you that encouragement, if that's going to help, inspire you to like, yeah. And he even said that one day, how did that one show sound to you when you listen? Sounds good. I listened to it. I commented something in the chat and like the chats. I'm just here for support, whatever you need us to do. Like, it's just to encourage you. You're doing great. Keep it up, and etc. That way that reaffirmation is there, but we're all pitching in, and that's kind of what I'm trying to sell to people, not sell to people, but trying to get across to people, like, this is what we're trying to do. I'm not trying to like take your shows, and I'm not trying to
do you think this is more for people that are like starting out, not people that already have success, because they probably don't need any more promotion. Like someone that's already like doing their thing, they probably don't really need it, unless they're just looking for friendship at that point. That's kind of like me. I just really collab with you because I'm friends, not because I'm looking to get promoted, because I know how to promote. I know how to get views, subscribers, followers. Yeah. I'm pretty good at that. You guys know that. So like, it's not because of that. I just like you guys. That's why I always tell, they say, why do you collab with them? It's because we became friends. That's different.
Yeah. Well,
everyone else, I'm not saying that I'm not friends with the other guys yet, but that would take a little bit of time. Like it even took, So like, I'm just saying.
But this is a nice group, and like I said, Bill's actually, for the little time that we've known him, he seems to fit in very well. I kind of like an obvious, and so you can see Big Hoss likes him.
I mean, I think he's a nice guy. Yeah, he seems genuine.
Yeah. So it's kind of that. And that's what I'm looking for. Like when I say the network too, like we're looking for, that's why I said the vetting process, where you're looking for like-minded people that are similar. I don't want to just like take anybody, obviously.
Not just because, this person's talented, but they just might not be.
Right. And anybody listening, like, that's not to make it sound bad. I'm just saying it's like any company or business. You want to have the right group of people that are in your wheelhouse, in your realm that you're dealing with.
Right, just because you don't want later on down the line arguments or fights to break out because of, you put these people together, and they just kind of clash, right? Like you might have certain guys, like, I don't know, maybe one guy's too political, or someone's just very opinionated, and it's going to cause arguments. And instead of having a show, you just have like an argument session. Yeah, right. That's remember, I told people that. I always said like, that's why I collab with you guys. I have a couple other friends I collab with, but we just kind of get along, right? And we have that friendship thing going on. It's never been. Yeah,
it goes beyond the mic. It's not just on the mic like persona stuff. Like it goes, and that's remember, I don't know, I think you were on the point. Do you remember what Bones said last week when he was on? Because even he said he likes collabing with us, which I was not expecting that. But hey, I'll take. I mean, he seems to fit well with us and likes doing it. But
Skin and Bones. He's always been cool.
Like, but when he said about like, and it wasn't a shot at him, but he said, you heard what he said. Remember what he said about Deanie? He said, for Deanie's part, he's got a big heart and he lets people in, but he kind of said like, basically, it's not always the right. How do I say it? It's not always the right chemistry of people that he brings in, I guess. That's kind of what he was kind of indicating.
No, that happened before, kind of, but. Yeah, it just happens because and then sometimes people will clash too much and it just gets kind of
right.
and I've always like, yeah. So, and I used to do that too. I used to collab with people years ago, just to collab, or someone would tell me collab with this person, but we didn't have that chemistry. So then I stopped, and then so I made the choice. I'm only gonna really collab people that I'm really friends with.
And
So
this is the
that's
thing. I didn't tell you this. You told us some stuff. I'll be honest with you here. And again, there's nothing I didn't like anybody else, but obviously I knew Deanie and stuff. But since doing like when I started doing Pod Squad, and obviously the thing with SK was just for fun. Like we had this frenemies thing
Oh
going.
yeah,
but,
no, and then I would also talk trash, but that was just my. I really was busy with my own thing. That was just a scapegoat to leave. Yeah, like.
But truthfully, I've all the people, and again, I like Chaos. Like I like everybody there, but truthfully, the one person I really enjoyed, and I didn't say this before, but since we're talking about it, it's kind of where it started. Was I really enjoyed having you there? Like I really felt gravitated towards you when I started doing the show. I don't know why, honestly, at the time, but it just kind of felt like something just clicked. You know, so
yeah, no, we did get along. We always got along, and we had fun. And then when you reached out to me to do shows, like I would say, like me and you, that's when I knew for sure. And then when we started doing Three Amigos, for sure. I mean, that's when it was like, I already knew before, but like it was kind of, it was just like it was meant to be. Certain things are meant to be. Like it's not that we hate anyone or we're mad at them. It's like some people we just weren't meant to be here at this moment, and some people we were.
It's just a season thing. It's transitioned to something else. Yep.
It's where we're at right now. And I always tell people, Three Amigos was just the thing that was meant to be. For the future. It wasn't that and I didn't want Pod Squad to, and I thought, I hope you guys could keep going, but unfortunately that had to stop. So then I thought, well, we were already kind of collabing, so we kind of
and what you said about what I took the idea, like I said, it's its own thing, but Pod Squares is sort of the rebirth of that Pod Squad show, and I was taking your thoughts of what it should have been in the early days, like trying to bring that back to
kind of what we were gonna do it before it kind of changed for some reason. Yes, and so I think if we would have kept it there, it would have took off, but it kind of evolved, but sometimes maybe not in the right way, where it went more political or more doom and gloomish, as I
and everybody had obviously we know it was a year last year. Everybody struggled. There was a lot of things happen.
Plus that it was I'm not blaming it on that. It was just so many other things that
I think that was just like the cherry on top. Like that was the final straw that just kind of like really pushed the cards over.
I just think that so many things happened with cast members that were bad, and then it was just a lot of stuff. It was it was like last year was insane. I'm not gonna lie.
And truly, like I said, the whole idea was my first instinct, and honestly, it was to reach out to you because I remember you said about party, and I saw a couple shows. I'm like, I really want to get back into this.
You saw me popping bottles. Yeah, I remember you messaged me. And you're like, hey, dude, I've been watching some of your stuff. I want to party with you. I was like, oh, that's perfect, because that's what we used to do. Like me, Dr. Dank, Wiz Fire, Give Him Some Mo, Jamie Rabbit. We would just call in. They would call into the show. We'd be drunk and high. We'd be playing music, talking, going crazy. I said, dude, that's exactly what we used to do back in 2018 before I got into gaming, which a lot of people thought I abandoned this. And so that's why when I did come back with you guys, people are like, hey, it's good to see you streaming again. I was like, I've been in the gaming world, but other things brought me back, and I'm here, so I'm glad to be back, in that aspect, back on the mic and on the camera. And then
sorry, there we go. Bill sent me that. I'm gonna send this to you, so if you want to actually, I think he's good. He's really good.
He made it really fast. He's like,
he made a promo for the drinking game. Tell me, I'll send it to you directly. I'm gonna send it to Big. I'm gonna send it in the group chat because I'll send it to Big Hoss too. Let me just send it real quick.
Yeah, you can send it in the group chat. Yeah,
this is awesome. Where's our?
Yeah, I think just me and you and Big Hoss kind of had that agreement of let's have fun and party.
The drinking game.
Political. You guys also kind of made that choice with your shows. So that
was the cardinal rule that I said right from the get-go. I told Big Hoss, we didn't even have a discussion. I said, we're not even going to talk about it. This is what we're not doing right off the bat.
See, and that's the mistake we made with Pod Squad. We never really set any precedent. We kind of just let it evolve, and certain cast members wanted to go into that route.
And that's usually what happens when you do that, unfortunately.
It was maybe a few people, and then certain people started having too much influence because their pages are all about doom and gloom. So they just project whatever is inside them to that. But I just thought that was kind of ruining it for everyone. I would tell people and so, but like now I tell people like, hey, I went to this one guy on Discord wanted to talk to me about politics. And I said, dude, I don't want to talk about politics. Like I know that there's crazy stuff going on in the world. People have a lot of views and opinions, but I'd rather not chat about that.
It's that's the thing. Like, and I said, like, I've always said too, and I still maintain it. Like, whenever we have interviews with guests, again, I never try to squash.
Right, if they're gonna take it in that direction, that's fine. Like, if they want to talk about Trump, okay, let's talk about.
But I try hard not to steer the station wagon that way, if you will. I try not to prompt it. Because
like me when I go live, I'm not gonna say, "Hey, guess what's going on with Trump today?" For one, half the audience is gonna be pissed. The other half is gonna probably like it, but it's like I'm just gonna get a lot of people like not watching my other shows because of that. Like I already know, so like I'd rather just like not talk about it. I have my own little opinions about stuff. I keep it to myself, or might talk behind closed doors with friends and family. But as far as broadcasting it, I'm like,
no, that's because that's a powder keg. So
they're just it's just like it sets people off. They get triggered. It's like all these things. Yeah. So like I told people like, I'd rather not really discuss that. I'm like, plus is complicated as life and politics get. I'm like, it's just too much. It's like algebra to try to analyze it. It's like
he's still going. Hold on, wait a minute. This is what happens when you
have a little bit of the bubbly.
No, I like.
Yeah, so good stuff. Let me try. Good stuff. Yeah. No, but that's why I said this is like the party streams and stuff.
Did I send it to you? Which two do you? Sorry, I wonder because Bill's like he's rattling these off. I'm like, give me too many. Do you like which one do you like? We'll pick our favorite, then we'll use that for the advertisement.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
he's like, here, I got like 7 of them. Pick which one you like. I'm like, okay. Like, let me, no, they look cool. I like the first 2. We'll pick one of those. I'll let you pick which one you guys want, and then I'll pick the other one, and we'll just start advertising it. But anyway, I mean, like, that's the thing where, and I said, when you have certain things are just meant. We talked about this last time. Just like how we would have think about if you go back in time, it's almost like I might write a book. I should write a book about this one day, actually.
You should write a book about destiny and
like how if we would have never met and like what would have never probably happened.
Right. Let's say I would have left before. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was something I wanted to leave before, but there was something in my soul, and I was going to tell you about this on the air. I was thinking about this today. I was thinking I'll talk about it. Now we can. It's perfect timing.
Yeah, go for it.
Something in my soul tell me to stay a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
I had told Deanie at the beginning, in like New Year's 2025, after holidays, I went on this holiday. I was really happy, the positive energy. I wasn't hearing about the doom and gloom. I said, you know what? I've had a really good vacation with friends and family. I don't really want to hear doom and gloom. So if the doom and gloom stuff comes up, I'm going to leave. I didn't say I was going to leave the show, but I would click out of the episode. And so he's like, hey, that's understandable. So I had already kind of laid down what I was thinking. It kept going on because certain people just wanted to bring that energy. They didn't, And but then I thought, well, I should just stick around a little longer. Finally, I made the choice where I said, oh, hey, I'm going to step away. But at the same time, around that time that I left, we were still collabing. I mean, we started doing the party stream. So yeah. Like the thing is, if I would have left before you were there, but wait, you were there for like. When did you first show up? Did you show up in 2025 or was it 2020?
It was 2020. It was 2024, actually, I think is when I started.
Okay, so you were already there, but then maybe I thought stay a little longer. For some reason, I even told Deanie this is probably going to be my last year there eventually. And I had kind of told him,
As I recall it, and I vaguely remember it wasn't like openly talked about, but I heard kind of through the grapevine, if you will. I started. It was the summer of 24 because we went through into the end of the year because that's when everything happened with me too.
Yeah, so it was the summer of 24. You're right.
Yep, right. And then so what? Oh, hang on. Bill sent another one. Let me see what he sent. Oh boy, he's really going to town here. Hold on.
He's like,
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah, so the end of 2024. That's crazy, bro.
All right. Well, I tell you this. Check out this last one. This is the logo we're going to use. Perfect. This is right up your alley, though. Check it out. I just sent it into the chat. When you get it, let me know. I think it's Bill said this is the one. He's right. It's the newest one. We're going to use this one.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me check it.
Yeah, go check it. It's really, and you'll see your favorite feature. I know what your favorite feature is going to be if you can get a good look at it. So
well, that's really cool. Yeah. Oh,
see?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, so he's going total Renaissance fair on it.
That's what I was thinking. See, he just gets it. That's what I'm saying. We find the right people chemistry. That's exactly what I was picturing when I thought about advertising.
That's total Renaissance fair. Yeah, and it does go with the leprechaun thing because that is Irish.
Yep.
So it comes from those countries where they have the
So we're going to use that one. I'm going to download that, and I'm going to use that one tonight. I'm going to start advertising that. You guys can download it from there and start advertising too. But that's next week. But no, I remember the early part of 25. 'Cause I think there was some kind of snafu. Let me just text him back. Tell him we love it. He's asking if we like it. I said we love it.
Yeah, that looks good. Is he watching? Hey, you watching? Bill?
Yeah. You're on our wavelength, Bill. You're one of us.
Yeah, that was tight, dude. Look good. That looked really good. I like it. It's like a good. I just want to drink a beer.
There you go. We're gonna drink. That's gonna be I can't wait for that night. That's gonna be party night for sure.
Party night, drink. Yes.
But yeah, no, it was early 25. I remember. I don't know who told me. Maybe it was Deanie, but he said that there was a chance. I forget how I knew. I heard something. Hang on. Sorry, Bill's texting me. Highest compliment. It is.
There was a chance that the show was going to.
I think he said. I think Deanie told me it was right after. I think you started talking to him, saying that you were considering I think you were just considering really leaving at that point. Is that's when I think is when that conversation began to start manifesting. And then because you know what, I was off for about I think the first 2 months of the new year last year.
No, I remember that you were not around, and you kept saying, "Hey, I'm getting closer to maybe being able to join." And texting the group chat. I do remember that.
And I came back, and then a couple episodes, it was me and Dean. I think there was one, it was just the three of us. I think it was you, me, and Dean. It was just
it was really like fizzling. Like something was going on where no one was showing up.
Right.
Some people left.
And then it was the one. I think it was the last show you were there. And then he said after, he said, "Yeah, Poe's definitely gone." I think that's the conversation. That's when I started talking to you. But yeah, but the thing I learned,
and then after that, it's like a couple episodes after that, the whole thing went down. That's what was crazy.
After we talked, because you said about coming back on, we were gonna have that because that was gonna be like your reappearance episode.
Right, and that's where it all went haywire. That's when it just like that was the end, and it was like it was like.
And then after that,
it was weird the way it happened too. I was like, oh man, that was weird, but yeah.
But then you think about it, everything happens for destiny, and that's why I said I thought about like I wanted to do more, and then that's when we started collabing. And then as time went on, I'm like, we started getting our stuff back and everything too. And then I thought to myself, you know what?
Back, yes.
I went back to Deanie's idea, like TV network. What if we create a podcast network? Because again, you kept saying make podcasting great again. And I'm like, I'm taking all these ideas and I'm just kind of like trying to like put them in the blender and put them together.
Make it great again, yes.
So sometimes, but the point is like sometimes something leads to something else and something better. Like you don't know what it is until you start seeing it unfold. Because I didn't know, honestly.
Stuff leads to other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was this time after Vigilantes Radio, the group collab went under, and I left that where there was like not a dead space, but I kind of went off and did my own thing. Deanie did his own thing,
right?
And then I got really into the gaming world, did good there, and then we came back. It was the tail end of 2022, like what was it, October?
Mhm.
October, November, around there. That's when Pod Squad first was born. We actually did a
Yeah.
couple audio shows, and then it went to video. But it's like weird. It's like I was like, yeah, I would just like let's collab. Like I didn't care. I was like, let's just do some collabs. We're both successful with our solo stuff, so we're not
Yeah.
doing it for that. We're just doing it because we want to have the friendship. And
Yeah.
then and it was good. Like I think the first cast was the best, but then too many people got added that I don't think should have been there. But I won't get
Right.
into that. I just
But
think
again,
like
it's just
kind of
it's a
run it
whole.
down. Except
The
you,
short of that is like you
you
see
were like the
where it
good,
just.
you were like the good thing out of that you came out of there. Because
Mhm.
out of everyone from that cast, you're the only one that I really still talk to. So yeah, you and Big Hoss. So it's like kind of you start seeing who your real friends are. Were they really your friends or just co-host? You know, if
Right.
you didn't keep in touch, if you didn't like really keep talking once the show went under, were they really your friends or were they just there? That's what I always seen. Like I've always noticed about when stuff kind of like
Yeah,
who did you
it
keep in
makes
touch with?
sense. You know,
You
it makes
know,
sense when you think about it. That's the sad part because it's kind of like you kind of hope and think, oh, it's not this, but at the same time, it's like, well, but then uh, it kind of seems to be that way just because you want to, and that's like I said, like I think as it stands now, and it's not a knock against like for what Dini did, but because of what he's going through, and it looks like things are beginning to pan out. We'll just say it short that way, and so his
right? More
focus obviously
positive,
is
yes.
his focus is elsewhere, which is where again it should be there, and that just means that sometimes um, certain things just have to kind of just end there, or come sidebar because there's more important
Right,
things.
right.
But
That's the thing. You gotta like figure out your priorities in life.
yeah, but
Especially,
here we
yeah.
are now. But look at this. I mean, the network's growing. We got a bunch of great shows. Everybody's bringing their own solo stuff into it. Everybody's doing different things, and my whole thing has been, as we do this together, is to work this through so that we can build this into something special, that the way it should be done, especially in the podcasting realm and entertainment. I'm not saying I don't want to bash anybody saying before, but like I kind of want to go. I'm old school that way. I want to go back to like I kind of think to myself, I'm not like you with the retro gaming. I'm old school that way. I go back to like I want to go back to I want to go back to basics where things really should be at, right? So um, when you think about it that way, and again, everybody that we met, like I said, Bill's been fantastic. I'm really excited to meet some of these new guys. I think you guys are really like this one new guy that we're talking to. And I talked to him on the phone for almost an hour. Like he seems like a solid guy. I think
Yeah,
we could
yeah.
take,
Bill's
like
a
you
good
said,
guy.
yeah. But like you said, like with Dini, like somewhat, I would hope so. I really truly hope that he kind of, without saying it, kind of passed me that torch. I want to do it justice by doing it right the way he would want to have it built, like it should be built.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it comes a time in people's life when they pass the torch, or like something ends, and then you just gotta pass the torch. It's not
Well,
like
he
that
always said
point.
like he wants someone to take. He said, I don't want it to be me. I'm hoping someday. And I joked. Actually, I don't think I remember saying this. I'm like, I said to him one time. This is kind of like talk about spooky and talk about like destiny and stuff.
Yeah,
I was
spooky. I'll be
I
right
was
back.
just okay. Again,
But
I'll tell you when you come back. We'll take a breather. Actually, I'm gonna hit the potty head too. So let me take a short breather, you guys. We're gonna hit the head. It might be dead. We don't have any music queued up, but let me put the
like
logo
play a
up here.
commercial or something.
I wish I had. I don't have anything to say because I'm on a different channel for the StreamYard. I'm not in the other one.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, we'll be right back. So just talk amongst yourselves, you guys. We won't be long, but we're gonna take a quick potty break. So, oh, actually, let's do this. I got a better idea. Let me download this. Wait a minute. Did I download it? I didn't. Wait a sec. I'll do this instead. Get you. Let me close this out. There it is. All right, we're going to do this for you guys. Check it out now. Get it out there. Oh, it's a smaller one. But there's the official promo for that one. Check that out. Be right back. The drinking games for March 19th. Make sure you guys mark your calendars now. It's going to be a huge party, St. Patty's Day. So get a good look at that. We'll be right back. Hang on. Stay tuned.
Oh, well, there you go. St. Patty's Day, baby. Can't go wrong with that. St. Patrick's Day. Renaissance Fair, freaking leprechauns. Who's drunk tonight? I don't know who's actually drunk, but it's good. This is the whatchamacallit, the thing. I don't know what you call it, but you know, it's a thing. Oh crap, yes. Okay, so it is the thing. It is good. It's really good. It is the St. Patrick's drinking challenge. What the fudge?
Yep, the Three Amigos. That's the official poster. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's
we got
awesome.
the beer wenches. It's Bill is. I love Bill. I really do.
It's like the Renaissance Fair thing.
Yep. So all you ladies, if you want to come in costume. You know, we'll have a party. Just
yeah, in the costume. Yes. There you go.
If you want to, I'm just saying. So let me get this up. But yeah, I'm gonna share that. We'll share it across social media. You guys won't forget. We'll put that out there. So a reminder. But huge shout out to our official. I call him Taskmaster Bill. Thank you so much, Bill, for that. We appreciate that. Oh, that's right. So I didn't tell this story because I said this one time just out of jest, sort of. But talk about destiny, talk about irony. I even said to Deanie one time we were talking the one time, and I said when he mentioned about the whole, I want to have someone take over one day, and I want to like move on and do other stuff, and I'm like, I kind of said offhand like, well, maybe someday that could be me. Hopefully, maybe I could do that. Like maybe I'd like to think not because I wanted to like overstep or anything, but it's kind of like spooky, like how things have transpired. So
well, it's kind of spooky how you kind of took the torch for Pod Squad without really anyone saying it.
Right,
it kind of just happened. Like it wasn't like anyone said anything that it was announced publicly.
No.
To this day, I don't know why that weird post where people got tagged in happened. I think that was just a troll job. Good trolling,
yeah, probably
though.
pure nostalgia. Just because it's all like I said, I think it's probably just thinking about good old times and things back when, which I can understand.
Yeah. As much as I like to complain about the bad stuff, there was good times. We had fun times with the game night.
Yeah,
we had fun times with other nights where we had the mustard challenge. We had fun times when
we're gonna do all that here. Pod Squares is going to be that.
Like it's just gonna be that, but like amplified. Like just that. We're not ever gonna go on a political tangent or derail.
No.
Right, because none of us are really into that. Which like Bill said he's not into that, so that's perfect.
No.
He just wants to talk scary movies and like weed and parties.
Yeah, no, like I said, we're gonna bring back like you like doing Ghetto Media News, we can do that. We're gonna definitely do the game night. That was always a huge hit. So
right, I think we should bring back games. Yes, games is like awesome. But we have a lot of fun without the games, but I think with the game it'd be even more insane.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of antics. I don't even care if I win. I just like all the jokes and all the trash talking, but it's all in fun.
It's all in fun. That's why I said like this is.
Oh yeah, I never cared if I won. Like if you guys notice, I won maybe like once or twice a year, and it was like my one grand moment. So
I only got into it because I
always did it for the fun of it. Yeah.
I only got into it because I really wanted, and I know SK. I'm like, I'm taking the belt because I know I could.
Oh, yeah, you guys were a lot more competitive. Yes, it was like I'm taking your title. Yes, it was more. Like,
and I did. I think I still held the record for most of those, as much as he wouldn't admit it. I'm like,
I think he would never admit it, but I think you did. You started taking all the belts, especially while they were like in absence.
That's why I said when you're not there to defend your title, what's going to happen? Yeah. Someone steps in. I mean,
you started taking all the titles. That was awesome. Yeah.
And then, you weren't there for the last show. That was I still laughed because
like I didn't see that. Like
I think you came in towards the end, but it was just hysterical because when we got to it was Amy's show coming back, and it was just so funny because usually they're pretty tight knit. But for whatever reason that night he was irritating her and she was letting him know it like live on camera. So what did she say? Like she's like, play the game. I'm like, oh yeah. Like they were I think the final round came down to the two of them and she's like, I'm just gonna beat you just to like shut you up kind of thing. So I'm just sitting there like, and then when he ended up winning and he was bragging, she's like, yeah, okay, go to bed. I don't want to hear it. Good night.
Oh no, I do remember. I saw that. She's like, cut his mic off.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say that mic should have been cut off like an hour ago.
But it was just funny because it's for her to say it. I'm like, you know, Amy, she's not one to be like too over the top with that. But I was really surprised. I'm like, okay, like sure, why not?
You know, she means business if she's saying cut the mic off.
Well, that's why I'm like, whoa. And at first I thought she was joking, but she kept saying it to Deanie. I'm like, oh, okay, like she really means, like, okay. So, but like I want to go back to like that sort of the early days of just having fun with it.
Yeah, I like that. The game night would spark a lot of stuff because we would like say so many jokes during the questions. Yeah, we would like be silly. It was fun, especially on drunk. So like I say, yeah, there was a lot of good times in between. I just wish the other topics didn't creep in there, and it did. And no one spoke up though. The only one that really spoke up against it was China, but then she kind of left. So
she left. Yeah, she left not long after I got there. Yeah,
I said no, I don't want to go this route. I should have.
Well, and this is why again when you mentioned.
So this is why now people might think I'm an asshole, but I speak up right away.
No, like and this is why.
So like I will speak up about stuff. And so like speaking out. Amy was like, when is Sean and Poe gonna make up? We ain't never making up. This is my show. This is my world. This is my internet. This is my universe. You guys are the past. We are the future. You're going to just be remnants of dust, and we are like the future. I don't make up with losers. Let's put it out there right now. And he might win his stupid little game, but when it comes to entertainment, 4K followers, millions of views, he couldn't even dream of being me in another life.
He has no show. He has no show, so I mean,
he doesn't even have a show. Even if he did, he couldn't be on my level. Anyways, it's my WWE. Well, yeah, no, but we're just fucking around. But anyways, thank you guys. You'll see a lot of crazy shit like this on the.
Well, let me ask the question just because I'm curious now. Now I know SK, but now on for me, where do you put me on your level between me and SK? I know it should go. I just curious.
You're way ahead of him because you actually have a show and you've had a show. You've done radio shows.
I know.
Plus, you're here now, starting your own radio network. So it's like
basically,
it's a whole other level. But he would just say that he was better than us because he thought he had academics, and he did. But
no shame there. But
I could say you still beat him with all that academics. So how much better was he? With all that bragging he did.
Well, what was the one game that was I know he tapped out in the sports, but I beat him at like the '90s movies trivia, whatever it was. Like I had him
mad. He was pissed. Yeah, he threw a tantrum that night.
What I have to go back and watch that episode. What did Deanie say? Because he asked like, was it close? And Deanie basically told him, "Oh, I smoked them." So
you smoked him by a lot. He was upset. Yeah, I do remember that.
That was great.
I understand he has college education, but that doesn't mean they don't teach you 90s nostalgia.
Well, you can college degree. I mean, again, I don't knock I'm finishing my degree at like education.
Yeah, I don't knock it. Like he does have a lot of knowledge. I give him that. He did have a lot of knowledge.
But it doesn't always bring common sense though either. You can't teach that. So but that's the other point I was going to make too is having like what Bill was saying, like how did you pick the people to be on the board? I picked the new board, the new rebranding of the board. I picked the people that were here because, and that's the reason why I had like for you on there is I want to make sure those of us, we have control of how this direction is going to go so that we don't have all this other stuff creep, you know what I mean? Like creep in because we all know how bad it can get. Like,
So
we're on the same. Crazy. We're on the same wavelength. That's why all of us, at least the four of us specifically who are here are the primary board. We're going to probably extend that at some point, but like we know where to avoid and what we don't want it to become. So that's why I picked all of us to be on the board to make sure it runs smoothly the way it's supposed to, that we want it to, so it doesn't become a political nightmare or anything of that nature. You can imagine all the horrors that could happen. So
that's pretty smart.
And like I said, I have Mr. J. I know he's not super active yet, but I know he's, like I said, you guys, he's very, very much a lot like all of us. He's very.
I know, right? Even Bill's like, who's that guy? Like, or I don't know if you meant him or Deanie or both, but he's like, I don't know those guys. I was like, oh, they're the more mysterious guys.
But I said you'll love. Like I said, Mr. J. I mean, I know you know Deanie, but like you guys will really love Mr. J. Is very much exactly like all of us. Like he fits in like exactly. Like, and I'm not just saying it because I know him, but just
no, I could tell. I've never talked to him. The only thing he ever sent was in the group text. He sent a picture. He never said
Right.
a word, but he sent the pictures like, "Oh, this guy, he looks like."
And that's kind of his way of like when he's busy, he still lets you know he's still there. It's just he's obviously
alive. He's alive. Yeah.
But I can tell. I'm looking forward to you guys meeting because you'll hit it off from the first moment you talk. Like you see how this guy is. Like he's very similar. Like with the not doom and gloom, the scary, the dark,
No, I
know,
like the spooky stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah,
he goes crazy with that. He loves the old Norse Viking type stuff. Like he quotes all this really like fun, like weird stuff.
Yeah, I saw some of his poetry on his page.
He does a lot of that. He writes his own poetry. Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, he does this weird poetry, but I was like, that stuff is cool. Like,
but if you ever listen, like you go on, I'll send you the link again. Listen to his show. Like he actually did episodes of his show where he actually reads his poetry. I think on the show. So
I'd love to hear that. I love to hear that.
Yeah, he does that. So, but again, that was why I carefully scripted that and said this is who's going to be running that because.
You guys have history with him. You guys know you did radio together.
Yeah.
Me and you, I guess we've technically done radio together, like at least this live streaming stuff.
Yeah.
And then Bill's new, but he seems to be a good guy.
I had no problem adding him because I felt like we were all so akin. And you see what his talent, like you just saw tonight, what he did. He did that in like 5 minutes, all those things. So I felt no problem.
Yeah, and it's also like he's from Canada. People from Canada are pretty chill as far as everyone I've known from Canada. I've known a lot of content creators and streamers from there, and they all seem to be like really cool people. Like I've always thought. Like I knew this one girl. She wasn't a streamer, but we used to just chat on Facebook and sometimes talk on the phone. But she was really cool. So like I mean, I've known a lot of good people from Canada historically. So it's like I'm always thinking,
And I will say this: I'm not going to say too much.
From Canada, I mean, historically, people I've known online, from Canada. I was like, they.
And I'll say this because I don't want to say too much on the air because I know this is a personal thing. We'll talk about this later on. But what you told us the other day, the personal stuff you mentioned, we're really pulling for you. I know I am because I've been in that realm. So I'm rooting for you. And if I don't know what we can do to help, but let's just say if there's anything you need help on, by all means, let us know.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm just taking stuff day by day. I just feel
that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So, but that's
life can be crazy.
Never know though.
Life is crazy. Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I can't really go.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Well, I don't want to case. I don't want to. That's stuff we don't share. But I just want to, since we're here, I wanted to mention that. But
Oh yeah.
But so.
Yeah, so I just always try to take it day by day, and I'll tell you about it a little bit.
We'll talk. We can talk later. Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit, but I just don't want to do it like on the airway. But I like what we have going. The future is clearly bright, and I think now, and that's why I kind of had this when I knew things were kind of where they were at, things were stalled. I'm like, you know what? I think now's the time to pick it up, and we need to rebrand this and restart this and make it. Again, it's not to leave anybody else in the dust per se, but it's like we have to do that. We want to be the legacy. We got to carry that on, and what it's supposed to be. Like we have to be the future.
In the dust. They wanted to stay in the dust. They made their choice. It's like Roman Reigns said. That's why.
That's true.
But I'm just having fun with it. I'm doing my WWE.
No.
So whenever you guys see me going off on those tangents, it's just the WWE shit.
Oh yeah, we're used to that, But no, I think the future's bright, and we have a lot of great things. I'm looking forward to a lot of things coming up. I'm obviously, and I think I'm going to talk about this in the meeting tomorrow. I think Bill's going to help us out with a lot of these promos. If he can design the logo for promos, we don't even have to do that. Could be his thing. He just loves doing that stuff. So,
he made that poster. See, because that's what we do. Like I was telling you earlier, that's why Pod Squad was taken off when we had the posters, when we had that. But it was like, once again, a lot of pressure on Dini because he had to create those.
He had to do it all. Right.
I don't know if he was doing them freehand or with AI or what. But if it was freehand, it was probably a lot of pressure to like. So when we were getting momentum because we were doing those, the cast was smaller, we were a little bit more fun. But then just stuff happened. A couple years go by, no more posters, no more excitement, and it was kind of like we're just showing up. We were just going through the motions.
See, and I'm a big fan of. I can't do that. That's why I see like everybody says our stuff looks so professional. I helped design all that stuff because I wanted it to be separate from just the pretenders or the the people that are not doing like. That's why we have intros. We'll have an intro for this show at some point, but
oh yeah, definitely.
I
bro.
did that, but I did that to draw people's attention. Like I'm a big. Not that I'm a big flashy type person, but I believe in the business side of advertising and showing product, showing something to kind of like not sell it, but you know what I mean? Like at least to
right,
get
not
people's
just
attention.
saying, hey, I'm here.
Right.
I'm on your clip, or I'm I'm live.
Right.
You know, unless you just have that much charisma that you could do that. But like, yeah, but like,
not everybody does though. Yeah, not just off the cuff.
It does help you kind of hype up the show, or just
yeah.
Show, oh, okay, there's something here. Yeah, that is one thing I noticed about when I first went to your show on YouTube. Was like, okay, because I didn't know what to expect. So I'm like, okay, so they have music, they have an intro, they have a voice talking about them. Okay, so like they got something going on. They got graphics. So I did notice all that.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, let's get to the actual show. Then I like the actual show more than the other stuff. I was like, oh, the actual show is even better. But that's cool that they had kind of like the build up to that. That was like,
it draws you in, right? Yeah, that's kind of what the idea was. Why I said, that.
Yeah,
I want to separate because, like, you think about it. If you were to go to another show that doesn't have it, I mean, not saying you wouldn't listen to it, but where are you more inclined to put your time if you see a difference, like someone who doesn't do all that stuff? Like, what's going to draw your attention more to it? I mean, obviously. That's just my thought as attention.
No, that's
as
true.
Opposed
it's true. You get kind of like, it's these guys. It's them.
Yeah.
Because if not, you just kind of go into the sea of the other guys. There is a ton of streamers and tons of podcasters that kind of just start and like,
right.
You'll go into that, but they're like, oh, I know these guys. They got the logo. They got the song. They got the music. I recognize that. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers. You knew his song.
Yeah.
From Sesame
if you
Street.
think about it.
Yeah, if you think about it. Just pops out, or Mr. Rogers is just there, and there was no intro, you'd be like, what the hell? So they're just like, right. There was like no build up to it. But you knew when it was Sesame Street because of the song. You knew when it was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood because of that song and his little intro with the trolley and the make believe. So yeah, you get all that stuff, man. It's like, it's so cool. No,
that's what it works. Yeah, no, I think it'll work. That's a good formula.
And that's the thing that Vigilantes Radio always had. They had that song, then they had the girls say, get ready, get your favorite liqueur. And that's like a staple. Like, when it's that show. You just like, you can't be like, oh, that's just like the other shows. No, it's like a unique intro. Just like you have a unique intro. No one else really has an intro.
Yep. So yeah, I think it's gonna go well, and like I said, for you guys watching, listening, whether it's live or not, we appreciate that support there. And again, we're gonna start this here. We're gonna wrap things up here just so we can, because I know it's getting later too. But we're gonna meet tomorrow, not for the public view, but just us.
It's time for another drink.
Have another drink. Yep. Speaking of that, that's the first thing. We're gonna mention this again in case you're just tuning in. This is the Three Amigos podcast. Here's the official promo for the drinking challenge. There we go. That's going to be Thursday night, March 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you guys come. You can BYOB. You can drink with us. We're going to do something special on the airway. So there's that. You guys can check that out. We're going to be advertising it on social media. So make sure you guys check that out. I'll probably share it in the community hub on YouTube. I got to get our socials back up too. I want to run that too eventually.
Oh, but, get the socials up. What are you doing? Represent.
I got to go in.
I got to start making socials on all the sites. Like you're telling me to be on all the sites. I just have a feeling I have this urge, so I want to troll when I'm there. I want to troll, but I have to be professional. I should just make like they say what they say, make the alt account so I can do my troll.
Yeah.
And as a trace back to my real.
That's what you gotta do. We can work it out. We can figure that. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff tomorrow. So I have an agenda for tomorrow's meeting, but that's the first thing. So there's that. You guys can check it out. We'll post it on.
Imagine like me being on Blue Sky. That'd be funny.
We actually just started right before everything happened. I got us on there, so we're everywhere. I want to make sure we had every reach possible. But then speaking of that too, for you guys, just so you know, what's up?
Yeah, I want to troll people on there. Like
there you go. We could. Then tune in on Saturday night. We have the Pod Squares. What happens in the squares stays in the squares. We'll see us there. We're gonna have, it's kind of similar to kind of like this show, but we have some more topics, things we're gonna talk about. We are gonna introduce a new guy who's actually looking to join the network. He's gonna make an appearance. So we're gonna help you guys all tune in, welcoming him. He wants to come in and talk to us, so we're gonna collab and do that. That's Saturday night.
He doesn't have to worry because we're nice guys.
That's what I told. I think it's
We're
just
really
once he
nice,
sees it.
we're really nice guys. Yeah, it's not gonna. I understand when people think they're coming into like a panel full of trolls, which I've done.
Right.
Because I've had to deal with trolls online because just being associated with one person and they happen to have been part of a pack of trolls, and you get the blowback from that. But like now they know that they can't really screw with me because none of that affects me, and like they pretty much know that like I have a following. If I activated them against them, it would be over. So they're like, oh,
right. But yeah, so that's
but I don't want to do that. I want to be known as the guy. Oh, he uses his brand to screw with people. Like, no, I tell them, dude, I just like, yeah. So like, I've kind of diffused the situation, but yeah. Right. So some people might think they're walking into that, but no, here we're hella cool. I troll, but like other people on social media, but not on our community. Yeah. We have fun,
which makes sense, of course. But that's just one example.
Yeah, sometimes I troll, but like with a post or I'll share it around, and it's like it might be like a little controversial, but not really, but it would just be enough to cause the spark. But it's like as far as like people on here, I've never trolled anyone. I mean, we kind of joke around and stuff, but like I would never troll someone that comes on the show. Yeah.
Well,
I kind of did with David, but it was funny. I said
it's a little different. Yeah, that's different.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? But that was like so funny though. It was just like, but it was not. It was funny. It was funny.
But speaking of that too, check out This Is David's show, the 3000 Hangout Network. It's on YouTube. He's been advertising. He's got a show Saturday night. He's going to be doing at 7:30 Eastern time, a Deal or No Deal game is what I understand. So make sure you guys check that out. I'm going to try to make an appearance on there before we do the show later. As mentioned earlier,
how about Wheel of Fortune? Woo!
There you go. Could be. Also, don't forget to check out Bill's show. It's right here, Music, Movie, Sports, and Stuff. New episode is out now. Check it out on Spotify, anywhere you can get your podcasts. And then a new show we have kicking off. It's coming on soon for all you insomniacs and people that don't sleep.
The vampires.
Vampires, yep. Catch Sinister Poe here at the Who's Up podcast coming soon. Your late night talk show. You guys can call in. You guys can, I don't know, Poe's can do all kinds of stuff. Whatever you people are up past the witching hour, this is going to be the show for you. So
yeah, that's like the hour where I shine is the bitching hour, the witching hour. I'm sorry, but yes, the witching hour is definitely my hour. Like I hear spooky noises around between 3-4 in the morning here. Like the walls are popping. Someone's knocking on the thing, but it's because I'm up late sometimes for certain reasons and. Like,
well, that makes sense.
It truly is the witching hour. It's like I'm up at those times, but
and if you guys are up, see, there you go. If you guys are up, you can join in, call in, have fun. You know,
you don't have to be shy. Yeah, you don't have to be scared of those things that go bump in the night. You can call in, and you won't be alone.
You make your own sounds. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Oh yeah, great. It's like I was saying, the naughty ASMR sessions. Oh gosh. Dude, that's gonna be next, dude. Like they're gonna try to take that idea, but it's a good idea.
Well, you know, I won't say too much. You'll have to be there for the meeting. We'll have the meeting tomorrow. I have some.
I know, right? Maybe we should talk about that because, like, First Big Hoss was like, I'm not doing that. I don't mean like sexual. I mean like romantic, like. Baby,
well, Bill had a great idea. He's pushing it. He might mention it. He goes, we need to do it for the network. We need to have an OnlyFans. I'm like, well, I mean.
I'll do the like romantic, sensual talk, but I don't know about OnlyFans. It's a little crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, I said we'll put it in the meeting show notes. We'll talk about that at the meeting. We'll have that tomorrow. But
why did you want to be like someone featured on the OnlyFans, or what's up?
I don't know. Maybe I don't have to talk to him. Maybe we'll ask that tomorrow. We'll see if he has any thoughts on that. But we'll be there for the meeting.
Featured. He's like, I want to be.
And if you guys want to know more, make sure you follow all of us. What's going on? You can check out the new Facebook page for the network. We're going to launch. We have some things going up for our schedule. We're going to be posting.
That's a good idea.
Yep, we're going to be launching the schedule. It has all the shows and times when they're going to be on. That's coming out soon. We're working on some stuff for that. That's going to be launching pretty soon. And again, one more time, because I really like this. This is great. This is next week now. Well, technically it's Friday for my time, but next Thursday, the 19th. Check out the Three Amigos podcast presents the drinking challenge game. We're going to have lots of other things like this too. Probably on Pod Squares. We'll get the others involved, but this is going to be on this show. This is a party show.
Right. This is a way to like launch it. It's a great way to launch it.
Yep. I'll be sharing this on my social. Poe will share his. I'll have Big Hoss share. And we're going to share it all over so you guys can know. Mark your calendars. 10 p.m. Eastern time. We're shooting for. We'll see you guys there. Again, BYOB. You can drink with us, along with us. I'll have my party hat on. We're gonna have some features there.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to promote this to all my drinking groups. I have a lot of.
Come over. Yeah, people want to call in, drink on the air. Come join us. Whatever you want to make it a party. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah. I know a lot of people that like to chug like beers on air. Or like on camera, but like now they could do it live. I'm like, hey, this is a place where you could do this live. Like, yeah, you guys have done the videos, but like here you could be live on a show doing it.
Yeah, we could do that. So there you go. So make sure you guys mark your calendars. We'll see you guys there. Again, new episodes coming up too for other shows coming out. So we did launch a whole bunch of them the last couple of days. If you guys didn't see that, Big Hoss and I dropped a bunch of stuff, so you guys can check that out on our YouTube channel, which is there. Which you can find most of these shows. If you want to, just make sure you please like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when new content is posted. You can also check out our website, jnjproductionstudios.com, which also ties into the YouTube channel. I'll put the link up here one more time before we end this here. Just so you guys, it's all here. Our link tree is right here. You guys can check that out. It's also, where is it? It's also down below. I'll post this real quick before we wrap things up here. But we'll see you guys.
And also the Patreon, and be sure to send $5. Or how much is the Patreon?
Our Patreon. Yeah, if you guys want the lowest tier, I think it's $3. That's the basic subscription. If you guys want to support us,
so I can get it for $3. So what I get for the $3? That's interesting.
There's exclusive content that is not featured. I think you can read it. I think it had. What's that?
Like maybe behind the scenes type stuff. Or?
Yep, that kind of stuff. Yep, basically. Yep.
I like to see like you getting drunk before the show, or like Big Hoss, what happens before the show where no one sees.
See, it's all stressed out.
That'd be kind of crazy. Like you guys are just getting drunk as hell before the show, and I don't even know about it. But this is great because then I'll like know.
I kind of got the idea too because, like I said, in the early days,
you're like they're just chugging a bottle of rum backstage, look, and we're thinking like, yeah, he's only having one drink. Like, you know, like who knows what's going on? Like,
well, no, kind of like stuff like, and I think Big Hoss told this story. I'll just tell. This is just an idea as a teaser example. When he said the one night when I was trying to get ready, I was running behind. I messaged him like, we're ready to start the show. I got to get down on the computer. I got to get the software set up. I'm running a little bit behind, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm quitting the podcast." And I'm like, "What? Why are you telling me this like 2 minutes before the show starts?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just kidding." I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead, do that again." Right when I'm stressing out, I'm late, running behind.
So he was trolling you.
So, but like things like that, you'll see all the bloopers, things like that.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the crazy stuff that happens behind the scenes that you can't.
You guys can
get on here, yeah. I mean,
and remember too, I want to say since you bring it up, we always forget to mention the Patreon. Any other things that you pay towards us, like whether it's on our own personal pages, on the social media, anywhere, all the money we take for proceeds goes to help us put more content to create for you guys, like more equipment.
I might get it if the first tier is $3, but I would like. I hope I get to see you like just chugging rum bottles behind the scenes and sake bottles and like off.
I take it all under advisement. I'll do anything for the.
Yeah, I wonder if that would be some of the footage I get to see. I was like, oh hell yeah! Like Sam Crow was really partying before the show that night. That's why he was in bed, like halfway through.
Yeah, I couldn't even I barely got the mic on and got started because I was hitting the peace pipe way ahead of time.
You were just like chugging rum straight from the bottle, yeah.
It's like I had that hose with the non-end filter. It just keeps coming in. There's no end. There's no bottom to it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like people want to pay for the backstage stuff. They're like, yeah, we want to see what really happens before the
show. Can. And the higher tiers. Now, the higher tiers, for anybody interested, again, we have the most
crazier, right? Like,
the most expensive tier, which you guys don't have to. It's only open. I think we have 5 subscriptions for it, but that's $100. Things I'm just using this as an example. Things like that, or like we count you as an exclusive producer for the show. You can help us create content for the show. Like it gets more immersive, more in depth the higher it goes.
So they're like almost like a co-producer.
Yep. And you get mentioned in that. We mentioned in the credits for that. Yep. And you help us with show content, all that stuff. Like it's all listed on there. I think I still have it saved. So they might
say that we want Pagosi to slam the bottle of brandy live again, and I might have to do it since they paid for it.
Yep. There you go.
I will do it. Like, so guys, if you want to see that again and me throwing up, all you got to do is subscribe to that.
That'd be great for ratings.
I could definitely make it happen. So, like, come on.
I want somebody to throw up on the air. It'll be great for ratings. So, if someone, I don't care who does it, as long as someone does it.
Yeah, ramp it up, guys. Like, ramp it up.
Yeah, so check it out. But so all that great stuff and more, you guys can catch it. But if we don't see you all before, which we probably won't, again, all the content's available. Check us out there. We'll see you guys Saturday night is for the Pod Squares, the collab show. There'll be all of us on there, so we're gonna have some fun. Hope you guys will be excited for that. And I'm gonna do some work tomorrow, work on some things, and we'll get you guys all keep the posted up to date. But yes, the next big fun one is the drinking game. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. We got more great stuff coming, more interviews, more games, more. We're gonna have all kinds of fun. So just make sure you're following us everywhere. That's the easiest thing to do.
Chugging a bottle of brandy live if you pay for it. Like I'm only gonna do that under the Patreon now. I was just gonna do it, but yeah, if you guys do the Patreon, I'll do it.
You get exclusive stuff. I have that listed on the ad there for that. You get exclusive stuff.
And just say we want Pagosi to chug the freaking bottle of brandy. I'll do it. Like that'll be fun.
We could do.
Might end badly, but hey, they might end in a fun way.
There you go. Well, hope you guys will tune in Saturday night. We'll see you guys at Pod Squares. Tune in for that and more. Lots of great stuff coming here. This is a show brought to you on the Airway Kingdom Network by J&J Production Studios, your one true home for entertainment. For all of us here, happy Friday, technically now, at least if you're on the East Coast. It's Friday now. We'll see you guys Saturday night. Have a good one. Peace out. We'll see you guys over the weekend. Good night. And party hardy. And like I said, St. Patty's Day is coming up. Practice your drinking. You want to join us for the game. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great night, everybody. See you next time.
Good night. Woo!